Wentzville Holt Indians have traveled about 90 miles north to take on the Hannibal Pirates this evening. It's an absolute gorgeous evening for high school football. Temperature is in the high 50s, but it's dropping quickly, and it'll be below 50 degrees before this game is over. This is Mark Dowell. I got Terry Sampson and Joe Thomas sitting next to me. Joel Booth will be patrolling the sidelines a little later. Alex Myers, our statistician. We will talk this one over after this 2-minute break. You're listening to Hannibal Pirate Playoff Football on KHBL 96.9 FM.
Wondering at what age you can retire? Let Benson Financial Group help you answer this question. Trade the best job you ever had for the only job you ever wished for. Our advisors are experienced in developing financial planning strategies for retirement and income distribution. We will build your retirement plan to replace that paycheck. There will be a smart place to get your money when you need it. It'll be an honor to advise you as you plan for your future. Benson Financial Group. Built on trust, dedicated to service.
For those nearing the age of 65, Medicare is an important consideration. At Alexic Family Insurance, we specialize in Medicare and health insurance. Hi, I'm Michael Alexic, your local insurance broker now licensed in Missouri and Illinois. Whether it's Medicare, health, life, or supplemental insurance, we can provide dedicated services to you and your loved ones. Our phone number is 573-570-4476, or we can be reached at alexicfamilyinsurance.com. Alexic Family Insurance, protecting your future one plan at a time.
At Hannibal Realty, our commission is negotiable. Our service is not. Buying a home is a big decision. With that in mind, we want our clients to find the best home, be it after looking at one house or looking for 2 years. Hannibal Realty offers comprehensive real estate services to both buyers and sellers throughout Hannibal and the surrounding area. Our team of realtors can be contacted at 573-719-5000 or at HannibalRealty.com. Hannibal Realty, guiding you home.
Smith Funeral Home and Chapel started in 1888, serving others as they would want to be served, with reverence, respect, and responsibility. Services are personalized and specific to each family. Smith Funeral Home and Chapel is proud to have provided over 130 years of service to the Hannibal community and the surrounding area. Brent Massey and staff wish the best of luck to the Hannibal High School Pirates.
Welcome back to Porter Stadium, Pirate fans. This will be the 12th meeting between these two schools, Hannibal and Wentzville Holt. Hannibal enjoys a 9-2 record all-time, including a 48-27 win last year in the second round of the District 5 playoffs. Wentzville Holt comes into this game at 3-6, and your Hannibal Pirates are 6-3 on the season, including a huge win last week right here at Porter Stadium over Fort Zumwalt West. And Terry, I think you got to agree that was by far our best game of the season.
Yeah, I agree, and it was against a pretty good team, Mark. And this time of the year, what you need is a good tune-up for district run, and that's exactly what we got last weekend.
Yeah, Joe, I would say that Coach G has the boys peaking at the right time. We did not turn the ball over. We had very few mistakes last week.
Yep, you're right. I mean, we saw defense. They played all 4 quarters. Offense was a different creature last week. It wasn't that we weren't doing well, that we weren't moving the ball. It's like Coach Gerswender said after the end of that football game. We said I had a great interview with him there, and it was like they were sending 5 and sometimes 6 guys up in there hard up on the defensive line that made it very, very difficult for us to do anything running the football. And especially when it becomes on pass blocking, well, heck, we got 5 down linemen, they're sending 6. So we got to get rid of it quick.
Yeah, it was like a heavyweight prize fight last week. I mean, we went toe-to-toe with that team and ended up taking the lead for good with about 3 minutes left to go in that football game. And fortunately, we were able to hold a huge, huge night by the senior cornerback, Chance Whiteside, a kid whose name we hadn't mentioned a whole lot this year.
We hadn't mentioned it once, honestly. I mean, just flat out. I hadn't mentioned it. Maybe you and Joel and Terry have just in passing. But Chance Whiteside, after his play last week, I think that he's going to be looking for the Hannibal Hall of Fame wall. I mean, unbelievable. I mean, Terry Sampson said it right. He hasn't seen a guy play defensive back like that for us in 15 plus years. Not saying that we haven't had some outstanding defensive backs in the last 10 years. We have. We really have. But the plays that Chance Whiteside made and the time that he made them was critical in that football game.
Yeah, it's you really need that, and the deeper you get into a season, the more important that becomes, because you get against teams that have good pass receivers, run good routes, and he really stepped up at the right time. And the thing last week, that was probably as physical a team other than Elias, I think, that we've seen all year, and they played well, and we did what we needed to get out there for the win.
Speaking of physical, this Wentzville Holt team has some big players on its team. On the offensive lineman, they've got 3 guys over 335 pounds, so looks like that they're going to try to punish the Pirates as well. And Terry, I think you mentioned they like to throw the football a little bit.
Yeah, I was talking to Clint Graham, our athletic director, and I didn't know much about Wentzville. It's interesting this time of the year when you see teams that you don't see every year. And he said that he thought they had pretty good offense. Defense maybe was a little suspect, but yeah, and if you do throw the ball, that becomes more and more important. And I'd like to see Chance just keep playing like that the rest of the year.
Yeah, there was no question about it. He played as good a cornerback as I have seen, like you said, in the last 15 years. He really buckled down on what the kid that was one of their absolute best players. That wide receiver, he doesn't make those plays, and we don't win that football game.
Yeah, absolutely right, Mark. I mean, that guy, he proven himself early on in that ball game. He was their go-to guy, and thus far he was doing a fantastic job. He was making the catches until Chance Whiteside got on him.
And hopefully you can hear that. The crowd rises to their feet, and the PA system starts blaring Hell's Bells by AC/DC. The Hannibal Pirates are getting ready to head out onto the field. They've got a new look tonight, one that we have not seen yet this season. They are wearing red jerseys with white pants with a red and black trim, the black helmets, of course, with a white pirate logo on the side. I talked to Coach Geschwinder a little bit earlier, and he mentioned that he kind of wished that they'd have worn the black pants tonight, but they went with the white. And I thought, well, Coach, I'm not sure that I would have given them the option.
Yeah, no
I think
doubt.
he gets last vote, doesn't he?
Oh, yeah. But anyway, like I said, Hannibal is now heading out onto the field. The crowd stands up, and they're getting into this one early here. Joe Booth is down on the field. He doesn't have his earphones on, so he can't hear me yet. I was curious to see what the crowd looks like. It looks like a fairly decent crowd on hand here. And Wentzville Holt looks like they brought a fair number of people with them to make the drive north here. Joel is going to try to get the coin toss live here on KHBL radio in just a few minutes.
We were nice enough to get a word, Mark was, a word from one of the coaches that because of the new numbers and jerseys, James Wetton is going to have a new look tonight. He'll be in number 45, I think you said, Mark.
Yeah, I was glad that Coach G mentioned that because it would have literally taken me at least 3 quarters to figure that out, and I'd have kept looking at who the heck is number 45, but it probably we could have figured it out just the way that kid plays, Joe.
Yeah, if we see a number 45 in on every single one of the kickoff, kick return plays down there on the ball, and defensively the same way, it would, we'd have figured it out. It was James Wetton.
And both teams are out on the field now. Wentzville Holt, they are the Indians as their mascot. They are in white jerseys with gold pants, and they've got gold trim, gold and black numbers, and almost the color of Notre Dame's gold helmets there.
Well, I was just going to say, it almost a little bit of a resemblance to Notre Dame on the other sideline.
And again, Wentzville Holt is 3-6 on this season. But Terry, we talked about that. They play a lot of games against the St. Louis schools, and I want to send it down to the field for our national anthem. And a fine rendition of our national anthem. Folks, I'm not sure I've ever heard the national anthem played that fast. It was like my man Joe Booth was down there leading the orchestra.
Let's get it going. Let's get it going. One thing, hey, speaking of Notre Dame, I saw a celebrity in the crowd here. A little guy by the name of Aeneas Williams.
No kidding. No kidding.
They off this weekend?
I don't know, but he's here and smiling, and I got to shake a celebrity's hand.
Well, that's pretty cool.
Like
You have to see if you can get a word in with him here in a little bit.
Yeah, we'll try and do that at halftime.
Mark, I noticed there's no movement at all, that flag. It's we were talking earlier how calm it is out there right now.
No, there is maybe at most a 5-mile-an-hour wind coming out of the east of all places. Both teams are getting ready here to march out. We'll have the coin toss here shortly. And I think it's important, the same way that it is every game, they come out right away and get something established. The Pirates seem like the last few weeks are just slow on the draw, Terry, and I think it's, again, important tonight that they establish some kind of rhythm, whether it's on offense or defense.
Yeah, and the further you go, every game gets more and more important. If you can jump out to a big lead, that's really critical this time of the year, and sure like to see them going early, Joe. It'd be nice.
Yeah, I think so.
All right, we got the coin toss.
Here, Joel out there on the refs, and they're kind of talking.
Yep, the referees are getting ready to have a word here. The captains are shaking hands. That's Waylon Anders, Darian Washington, Dylan Bach, and Jaron Landis. Same 4 captains we've had all year long.
Joel's got kind of a thing with those white caps. I think he knows them.
My name's Mike. My partner, the umpire in the middle, is Ron.
Financing their house.
Yeah. As the leaders of your team, okay, you can come to us if you ever have a question, all right? You can also speak to the other officials, too. During the game, I want white talking to white players, red talking to red players. Get up easy out of those piles, all right? Fellas, make sure you keep your knee pads over your knees. They buckle up, keep your mouthpieces in. And we want to avoid injuries, especially to your neck and head. So don't lead with your helmets. They're not weapons. They're there to protect you. And most importantly, good sportsmanship is most important. Let's all have fun and be good sports, okay? All right. Coaches, do you have anything for me? You're dismissed.
Nice little talk.
Yeah,
right,
it was. Our referee is a man by the name of Mike Cusack.
Academy, the crest is heads. The portal is tails. Heads. Tails. I want you to call it right now real loud. Heads. What did he call? He called heads. If I drop it, I'll reflip it. Tails. You've won the toss.
Hannibal has won the toss.
You want the ball or do you want any of your choices? You want the ball.
And Hannibal has elected to take the ball. Joel, you have to give the coin back.
I'm going to keep that one. I've given away too many coins out there on the field when the ref realizes he doesn't have anything in his pocket.
Well, Hannibal Pirates will be receiving the football. They will be going left to right across your radio dial. But, Mark, I'm going to go ahead and go over some of the year-end stats thus far here for Hannibal Pirates. Hannibal's number 1 rushing back, Mike Ferreira, who missed a couple games, and mainly at the Kirksville game, which was painful for Mike not to be in that game for us. He's got 1,084 yards rushing, and he is averaging 120.4 yards a game. Waylon Anders has got 328 rushing. Landon Essig is 289, and Darian Washington is 228. On the passing this year, Waylon Anders has got 971 yards passing with 15 touchdowns, averaging 107 a game. Carter Reed's got 309 yards receiving. 256 goes to Darian Washington, and Landon Essig is 179. Just a few of the stats here for the Hannibal Pirates as they take the field here, getting ready to take that first kickoff from Holt Wentzville. And we got Landon Essig that's going to be back deep on the far side in the middle, along with Darian Washington in the middle of the field deep. And then, who's that over here, Mark? Number 12. We got Wyatt Dorsey. Wyatt Dorsey has come to play football this last half of this season.
Reagan Cooper spots the ball at the 40-yard line for Wentzville Holt, and he steps into this one. It's a short kick. It's up high, though, taking it far sideline at the 25-yard line, across the 30-yard line to the 35 now, and knocked down at about the 37-yard line. Pirates had a decent return on that one, and they'll have the ball first and 10.
Returned by Gino King?
37. Yes, it was. Gino King, the 5'8", 160-pound freshman, caught the ball on the fly, and he made a nice little kick return. I'd say 10 yards there, and the Pirates will have decent field position. First and 10 at their own 37-yard line. Ball's on the far side hash mark, and Waylon Anders trots out onto the field for their first possession of the game. He breaks the huddle now, and he'll come set. Out of the pistol formation with twin receivers out wide to the far side, single man to the near side. Handoff, Mike Ferreira. He's getting into the second level, and he's across midfield. He's got room to run down the far sideline to the 40, to the 35, 30, and shoved out of bounds along the far sideline.
That's Mike Ferreira that we all love to see because he hit that hole quick. There was no stutter steps. There was no second guessing. Here's where I'm going, boys. Catch me.
He also saw a
Straight up run there.
nice cut back to the left once he got up the middle, and there's a little bit of obstacle there.
He sure did.
Pick up close to 40 yards on first down. 1st and 10 now for the Pirates in Wentzville Holt territory at their 30-yard line. Pistol formation again. Handoff Ferreira. Looks for a block. He gets it. Pulls the man over at the line of scrimmage and peels off a quick 5 yards. It'll be 2nd and 5 from the 25.
You know, that's an important message you said earlier, Joe. You got Wyatt Dorsey, and you also have Geno King. It's important this time of the year to get some of those underclassmen that'll step right in.
Absolutely.
Anders comes set again. Out of the pistol. Ferreira, the lone setback, standing behind him. Twin receivers out wide to the far side. On 2nd down and 5. Here's the throw over the left side. It is complete to the 20-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
Reed Holiday there.
Reed Holiday. Yeah.
Well, I was missing Reed last week there in the ball game because Reed is just, if you throw it to him, you got a completion.
We were just talking to Michael about that before the game.
1st and 10 at Wentzville Holt's 20-yard line. Pirates looking really efficient here so far. Ball is on the far side hash mark. Waylon Anders out of the pistol again. Twin receivers to the near side now. Single tight end set to the near side. Handoff Ferreira. Looking for a block. He gets it. He's crossed the line of scrimmage and knocked down at about the 11-yard line.
Eight. Are they going to give him 9 on that? 8 yards? Definitely they gave him on that. Mark Miller.
See where they spot it now. It is at the 12. 2nd down and 2 from the 12-yard line. Ball still on the far side hash mark.
We had 3 offensive linemen downfield continuing their blocks about 5, 6, 7 yards.
That better have been number 72.
I think he was one
He
of
eats
them.
all my food in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Out of the pistol again. Anders claps his hands, takes a snap. Quarterback keeper this time. He pulled it away, and he's inside the 10-yard line.
First down.
He pulled it away from the Ferrari, and he dances across the 10-yard line to the 8 where the Pirates will have the ball. First down and goal to go.
Yeah, I made sure, Terry, after he made that statement, I was watching Big 72 over there. He had his boy blocked hard, and then he made him pancakes at the end of it.
Yeah, there were 3 of them doing that. Yeah.
From the 8-yard line, Anders out of the pistol again. Ferreira, the lone setback, takes the handoff right up the middle, across the 5, down to the 2, and tripped up there at the 2-yard line. Let's see where they give him the line to gain.
On the 1.
He's just shy of the goal line, and they're going to spot it right on the 1-yard line, just inside the 1-yard line where it'll be 2nd down and goal. 2nd and goal from the 1. Anders under center this time. Split backfield behind him. Takes a snap. Handoff Ferreira into the end zone. He goes. Touchdown, Pirates!
You know, it's the first time in about 3 or 4 games, guys, that we've come out like that, made a statement.
Oh, we did. We established something right away.
Yeah.
2 minutes and, 20 seconds off the clock there. And, Joel, did that look as good from the field level as it did from up here?
Mark, it was absolutely beautiful.
Joel Booth is foaming at the mouth on the sideline there. All right, on to attempt the extra point now. Landon Essex spots the football and kicks it through a line drive. That ball didn't go 10 feet high, but it went just over the crossbar to make it 7-0 Pirates with 9 minutes and 39 seconds left to go in the first quarter. You're listening to Hannibal Pirate Playoff Football on KHBL 96.9 FM.
When you work as hard as you do for your money, you may not want to take chances with risky investments. Raymond James financial advisor Steve Virel understands that. He believes in informed investing and will help you find investments that align with your goals. For sound investment advice, Steve can be contacted at 573-221-4500, located in Hannibal. Raymond James Financial Services Incorporated, member FINRA SIPC. Life well planned.
Draw first blood in this one. Alex Meyer, tell us about that Hannibal Pirate touchdown drive.
Draw first blood, and we're supposed to be about a 7 plays, 63 yards, 2 minutes, 21 seconds taken off the clock. Mike Ferreira reaching the end zone first for the Hannibal Pirates. Out early, 7-0.
Landon Essex spots it at the 40-yard line, points to the left, now points to the right. Runs into this football, drives it right down into the field. It bounces high and all the way down to the 20-yard line. It's taken there, out across the 25-yard line, but no further. Tackled by a host of Pirate tacklers.
36, 9, 32, Dylan Bach, James Wetton.
It was
Half the team had him.
number 20, Deontay Rickman, on that kick return, and he gets it out to the 25-yard line, where the Indians will have it 1st and 10. Their quarterback is a young man named Yvonne Dean. He's a 6'2", 200-pound junior, and Dean will come set. He is out of the pistol formation as well, and the lone setback behind him is Gavin Moore. There's a pass over on 1st down, and it is incomplete along the near sideline, broken up along the near sideline by Wyatt Dorsey. Well covered there. Looked like the kid was going to catch it out at the 40-yard line, but Dorsey broke it up.
He closed in a hurry. I'll tell you what, that was nice coverage.
Yep. You know who I'm excited to see back here in the secondary here, guys, and have been missing him for about 6 weeks now, is Cade Hoskins.
Yeah.
About 6 foot tall, 180, a sheer terror hitter.
2nd down and 10 now. Handoff, play action pass, rather. Pass is complete into the backfield, but nothing doing. A nice open field tackle for no gain.
Hoskins, who I just talked about.
Yeah, no gain on that play. The pass was complete to Juan Thomas, and he is lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage after a textbook tackle by Cade Hoskins. It's 3rd and 10.
He never took his eyes off that ball carrier. He was all over him.
3rd down and 10 now for the Indians. 3 receivers bounce out wide to the near side. That's the long side of the field. There's single man to the short side. Ball is on the far side hash mark. And here's a pass play by Dean. He passes to the near side, and it's incomplete. Hit the man in the worst possible place, right in the hand.
Hands and then the helmet.
Yep, and Jaden Davis went right through his hands. He'd have been close to a 1st down.
Yeah, he'd have made a 1st down for sure, but it's 4th down and 10 here now. Winsville Holt is deep in our own territory there about the Hannibal Pirates.
A quick 3 and out, and the Pirates are going to have hopefully decent field position here. Darian Washington backs up to his own 36-yard line and gets ready to receive the punt. Standing at his own 12-yard line is the Winsville Holt punter, and he steps into this one. It's a low line drive punt, bounces at the 50, down to the 45, and he gets away from it. Washington wanted to pick it up, but he backed off.
He doesn't have that Aeneas clout just yet. But
he backed off, and smartly, good for him. He backed off. The Pirates will have great field position anyway. 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
I was just going to say that. There's only one player in the stadium I'd like to do that, and he's not dressed out.
He's not in pads. That is
talking about me, aren't you? Yeah. Joel, we got it right. Joel Booth. You'd have made a fire trail to the end zone.
First I might not get very far, but they'll have a tough time tackling me.
Twin receivers to the near side of the field. And takes a snap. Handoff to Ferreira. Second level.
Oh, can we call it horse collar on that?
It looked like he got horse colored, but not until he picked up 7 yards.
Yeah.
They pulled his shoulder back. I'm telling you what.
They spun him around, that's for sure. It'll be second down and 3 across the 50-yard line. That's their 48.
Whenever you get a chance to walk down the sideline, you see that Mike Ferreira coming here when they're playing defense. You tell him that's a way to hit that hole quick because he's doing what he's supposed to be doing.
You got it, Joe.
Waylon Anders with 3 receivers wide to the near side now on second down and 3. 3-step drop, looking to throw. Pump fakes once. Now he rolls to the far side. Pump fakes again. Now he lets it fly down the far side of the field. It is caught inside the 10-yard line to the 5 and into the end zone. Touchdown, Carter Reed. Looking at the 7-yard line, spun his way into the end zone, and the Pirates now lead this one 13-0.
Unbelievable catch. Carter Reed got behind the secondary there. Waylon saw him, hit him, and Carter had to stop. Secondary closed on him, but he caught it right over the shoulder, almost kind of blind.
Fingertip catch, yeah.
And the whole time on this side of the field, Mike Ferreira got wide open on a fly route down here on this side.
Waylon put that 40 yards in the air.
Landon Essick for the extra point now, and it is good. So
that was a gooder.
7 minutes, 48 seconds left to go in the first quarter. The Hannibal Pirates bounce on top now, 14-0. This is Hannibal Pirate playoff football on KHBL 96.9.
Howdy, Pirate football fans. It's Alex Dalla here with Best Brush LLC, your local one-stop shop for all of your painting and pressure washing needs. Whether it's commercial or residential, from exterior to interior, on jobs big or small, we've got the experience and the equipment to tackle it all. Best Brush LLC can be contacted at 573-248-7704 for a no-obligation quote, or found on Facebook, and we promise to always place our best brush forward.
The Hannibal Pirates now lead this one 14-0. Alex Meyer, tell us about that last Hannibal Pirate touchdown drive.
They were quick to take advantage of 3-and-out by Holt's previous job. 2 plays, 55 yards, 45 seconds. Carter Reed with a nice explosive catch and touchdown puts the Pirates up 14-0.
2 plays for 27-yard average on 2 plays. Essex spots the ball at the 40-yard line now. Gets the whistle, and he boots this one right down into the turf. It bounces a couple of times, taking it at the 30-yard line. And not much after that. They're tackled at about the 35. Now they shove him back. Finally, they blow the whistle.
That's a pretty good-sized kid, too. He's got the ball.
Landon not only kicked the ball, he made the tackle. Yeah, they got some big boys on their team. Their nose tackle and offensive lineman is a kid by the name of Aiden Beruder. He is 6'5", and I'd say he's maybe 2 biscuits shy of 370 pounds.
As long as he didn't step on a June cricket bug on the heel or something, we're okay.
All right, 1st and 10 now from Wentzville. They got to be wondering what's hit them. Twin receivers out wide to the near side. Dean, the quarterback, he's out of the pistol. Takes a snap, 3-step drop on the throw. He completes the pass over the middle, and out across the 40-yard line is Gabe Cunningham.
Gabe Cunningham, 6'4", 245. And Mark, when you saw him lined up over, it looked like the old Detroit Lions Megatron.
Yeah,
he was giant. Look at
like
him
Calvin Ridley.
That's the guy that had the kickoff. He's a big kid.
2nd down now, 2nd and 3. Here's the handoff to Moore. He's right up the middle, and he'll have a 1st down. He's across the 45 all the way out to the 48-yard line.
James Wetton.
Number 45, James Wetton on that tackle. But the Holt Indians have got a 1st down from their own 48-yard line. No huddle offense. They're calling the play at the line of scrimmage. 3 receivers wide to the near side, out of the pistol. Dean takes a snap, looking to throw. Throws it deep over the far sideline. Defender falls down, and the pass is incomplete.
Holt is wanting a flag. They're not going to get it.
The defender on that play for the Hannibal Pirates was Cameron Davis. He fell down. And they were fortunate that didn't end up as a touchdown. He was slightly overthrown, though.
Just barely. Just by about a foot.
And it's 2nd down and 10. No huddle offense again for the Indians from their own 48-yard line. Yvonne Dean with Moore, the lone setback. Handoff is to Moore. No, fumble. He popped it up in the air, and now he gets it back. And Dean is across the 50-yard line, and Davis is in the 10-yard territory down to the 45. He pulled the handoff away from Moore, and when he did, it popped up in the air. He batted it around, finally brought it down, picks up about 7 yards on it. It'll be 3rd down and 3 from the Pirates' 45-yard line.
They do have some offensive players.
Yvonne Dean with a long snap count, and he ends up pulling the Hannibal Pirates offside. He did a hard snap count, and the Pirates bid on it.
Yeah.
So they'll get an easy 1st down there.
Dallas Zimmer got a little bit excited.
Oh, yeah, guys, it's week 10. We're crying out loud. All right. 1st down and 10 now for Wentzville Holt at the Pirate 40-yard line. Pirates lead this one 14-0 midway through the 1st quarter. Pass play now, and he's got pressure. He's going to be sacked all the way back at the 50-yard line. All the way back at the 50-yard line.
Somebody here a second ago, Mark, in front of us yelled, "Get that 5 yards back," where they got 5 plus 4.
Aiden Scott, nice play on that.
And Jaron Landis as well. They knock him down at the 50-yard line, and it's a 10-yard loss on that sack.
Terry, we got to see that interior penetration by the lineman back there.
Absolutely.
Because they do have some big wide receivers here that are bigger than our secondary, and we can't have time back there to try to pick one out.
Empty backfield now for Dean. 5 wide receivers for Yvonne Dean on 2nd down and 20. Takes a snap. There's the pass. Oh, it's knocked down. Oh, that was close to an interception. They batted it down. He was trying for a screen pass.
They batted it down, hit the quarterback, and we almost got it off the quarterback shot.
Yeah, batted it down. James Wetton was right there as well, as was Jaron Landis. Any one of the three could have picked that one off, but it happened so fast, and it's now 3rd down and 20 for Wentzville Holt from just on their side of the 50-yard line.
I don't think Dean knew what hit him there. He had 3 guys coming at him.
Yvonne Dean comes set, takes a snap. Here's a pitch and a forward lateral. With nothing doing. It was a shovel pass.
Yeah, they pitched it to the tailback in the backfield next to the quarterback, and he went around the left end, but then pitched it off
to Cunningham.
Cunningham, who's 6'4", 245, trying to cut back against the grain.
He actually loses a yard or so on that.
Nice play by Dallas Zimmer as well.
Yeah, that was excellent. Love seeing Hannibal defense come out there and wreaking havoc.
Back deep to receive the punt now. Cade Hoskins and Darian Washington. Hoskins to the near side, Washington to the far side. Washington's at the 20-yard line, and here's the punt. It's a short one, up high, come off the side of his foot, and the Pirates got to get away from it. They do, and it rolls dead at the 30-yard line. So with 4 minutes, 47 seconds left to go in the first quarter, Hannibal takes over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line, leading this one 14-0 over the Holt Indians.
You're exactly right, Joe. We have continued to get pressure because they've got 3 or 4 athletes on offense.
They got big receivers that are bigger than our secondary, and we can't let him have time to start picking them out.
Waylon Anders breaks the huddle now, and he will come set, pistol formation. 3 receivers wide to the short side of the field. That's the far side. Claps his hands, takes a snap. Pitches the football, is complete. Carter reads down the far sideline. He's to the 40. No, 45, 50. Down to the 40, 35, 30, and knocked down at the 25-yard line. He tight-roped the sideline all the way down. Now let's see where they're going to spot it. They're backing up. 40. Are they going to say he stepped out? Oh, no, we got a flag. We got Laundry on the field. Holding against the Pirates all the way back at the 50-yard line. So
that was on a block that was out in front of, and so it was a quick pass. It was almost a straight lateral over here on that left side, in front of Holt's bench. Carter Reed got it, and he had a blocker out in front of him.
That's the guy called for holding.
That was who was called for holding. Now, if they're going to call it
at the costly penalty, so at the point of
foul,
it's going to be close to a first down anyway. Yeah, it's
2nd down and 2.
I can't believe they were able to call that.
Yeah, it's all the way out to the 38-yard line, but it's still first down.
First down and
2. Yeah, they've got to accept the penalty, otherwise the Pirates will have it all the way down at their 25-yard line. So, yeah, 1st and 2 from the Pirate 38-yard line. Twin receivers out wide to the near side of the field. Handoff Ferreira. Stutter steps at the line of scrimmage. Gets a yard. Going to be tackled just shy of the first down. Oh, no, they give it to him. He got a generous spot there. He needed a 40. Yeah, they don't even measure anymore. I cannot tell you guys last time I seen a measurement in high school football. It is a first down for the Pirates. And what's funny is they were spotted at the 40. He's about, I'd say, 4 inches shy of the 40-yard line. But anyway, they call it first down.
The nose is on the line.
Yeah, I don't know.
Close enough, I guess.
Maybe Joel's nose is on the line.
I don't know.
All right, here's the pitch now to Ferreira to the short side of the field. He's crossed line of scrimmage, peels off a quick 5 yards, knocked down all the way out to the 46.
Going to give him
almost 47.
Joel, I don't know if you can see those linemen out there, but they're getting 5, 6, 7 yards downfield on every play.
Every single one of them. The other side might be bigger, but our linemen are getting about 5 yards every drive.
They are definitely asserting themselves. 2nd down and 3 from the Pirates, 47-yard line. Under center this time, crossbuck play, handoff to Essig. Essig gets hit at the line of scrimmage, and it'll be no gain. It'll be 3rd down and about 3.
That's the first time I've seen the second level penetrate past the line of scrimmage.
It has been. Yeah, first time tonight.
First time they've run that play, too.
Joel, you're kind of down there in the mix of the team there. Are you trying to get a jersey?
I'm just trying to blend in so nobody sees me.
Twin receivers out wide to the near side now, out of the pistol. Handoff Ferreira. He's got a first down. He's crossed midfield. Knocked down at their 48-yard line.
Joel does kind of look like one of the guys down there, doesn't he?
He does.
Thanks, guys. This is where I belong, on the sideline.
These are my people, he said.
Right.
First and 10 for the Pirates at the Holt 48-yard line. Hannibal looking good early here, 14-0, 2:45 left to go in the first quarter. Twin receivers wide to the far side of the field now. Here's a pass play, and it is complete. Reed,
wow.
Oh, that's Carter Reed. No, that's Landon.
No,
he gets up and shoves the kid. Landon, you got to keep it under control there, buddy.
Yeah, you need to talk about that.
Yep, the kid hit him. He hit him hard, but he hit him legally as well.
Yeah, that
I don't know
happened.
if the kid said something to him, but
that happened in an earlier game. You got to stop that stuff right now.
Yeah. Landon is very fortunate he did not get called for a penalty.
Yeah, it should have been.
Yep, it should have been unsportsmanlike conduct. He gets across the 45-yard line down to the 43, so it'll be a pickup of 5 yards there. On that reception. Second down and 5 now, and under center this time. Here's a handoff, and Washington's got it. Washington's cross 30. Oh, stiff arms a man at the 25. He's got it again to the 5. Down at the 2-yard line. Darian Washington was a man on a mission on that run.
How many people was he dragging, Joel? I mean, I thought like 5 or 6. I couldn't catch up with him.
He got Joel cruising. He blew a kiss and kept right on cruising. Now the Pirates are going to call a timeout here. We'll take it with them, folks. 1 minute, 40 seconds left to go. 14-0 Hannibal in the first quarter. You're listening to Hannibal Pirate Football on KHBL 96.9 FM.
Living in life in Northeast Missouri a blessing.
Pirates have got it at the 2-yard line. First down and goal to go.
Is that a flag down, or am I seeing something else?
No, I think it's one of Holt's handkerchiefs. As they were crying, they left it on the field.
There were two or three of them crying together down there.
They were. They just could not stop Darian Washington.
1 minute, 40 seconds to go in the first quarter. And, yeah, Washington looked like a beast on that carry. He'll be in the backfield again. Here's the fake. Oh, he's got it. And Washington's into the end zone. Touchdown.
Walks in.
Darian Washington went off left tackle. That was his reward for that beautiful run that he made on the previous play. And the Pirates now break on top 20-0 with 1 minute and 37 seconds left to go in the first quarter. And it looks like they're going to let Whalen kick this one. With Dorsey to hold. And there's the kick, and it is good. So, with 1:37 left to go in the first quarter, Hannibal breaks on top 21-0. You're listening to Hannibal Pirate Playoff Football on KHBL 96.9 FM.
The law firm of Curl, Harkin, Holiday is proud to sponsor Hannibal High Football. They're a general trial practice law firm meeting your needs and exceeding your expectations in matters including family law, bankruptcy, and serious personal injuries. Choosing the right attorney is important. Curl, Harkin, Holiday will provide experience, integrity, loyalty, and dedication. The law firm of Curl, Harkin, Holiday, located at 999 Broadway, downtown Hannibal.
Stadium Pirate fans. Pirates now lead this one 21-0, and Waylon Anders is going to kick this one off. He spots the ball at the 40-yard line. Alex Meyer, tell us about that Hannibal Pirate touchdown drive.
8 plays, 70 yards, 3 minutes and 10 seconds take on the clock. Darian Washington bolts his way in for a 21-0 Hannibal lead.
Anders gets a nice boot on it and then sails into the end zone for a touchback.
Darian Washington looked like he was a man on a mission in that game or that drive, and I'm glad he was the one to put it into the end zone.
That was his reward, no question about that. And the Pirates, Terry, are firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, they're looking really good. You know, the thing that impresses me the most, and we talked about this earlier, this late in the year, you have come out early, and we look like we have a solid game plan, and we've executed Joe just perfectly.
We have very much so.
All right, Wentzville Holt now, they got to be wondering what hit them. It is first down and 10 at their 20-yard line after that touchback. They trail this one 21-0. And, folks, I tell you what, this is the best the Pirates have looked this year, this early in the football game. They are firing on all cylinders, and Coach G's got them peaking at the right time. All right, Dean takes a snap, rolls to the far side, throws the football, and it is complete out to the 25-yard line for a
good
of
catch.
5 yards.
It was a good catch because we defended that very well.
Nice defensive play.
Pass was complete to Jaden Davis. It'll be second down and 5. Yvonne Dean out of the pistol, takes a snap, play action pass. It is complete out across the 27 and out across the 30-yard line on the far sideline for a first down.
That's the only thing they've really been effective on, those little screens, those little short passes, and they've got a couple blockers out in front.
Went to Gabe Cunningham. He comes up a little gimpy. He's limping now.
He just didn't like having 5 guys hitting right in the mouth.
Yeah.
He's a good player, though. On first and 10, Dean with Xavier Adams, the lone setback, behind him now.
Xavier looks like in 6th grade.
I was going to say, he's about $120 soaking wet. Handoff is to Adams, and he dives across the line of scrimmage all the way out to a first down. Yeah. That is
playing small ball.
That's got Shamar Griffith written all over it.
Sure does.
There's 50 guys that want to hit that kid, and he eludes every one of them.
I believe it was Kyron Jones made that stop. Otherwise, he gets a pretty big gainer on that.
Pretty quick kid, Adams is. There's a pass play now. It is complete to the far sideline. Again, they have run that 3 times, and effectively all 3 times. And it's number 9, Cunningham, again, on that reception. He'll have 9 yards, and it'll be second down and a short 1 yard from the Pirates side of the 50-yard line. That's the Pirates' 47-yard line. Yvonne Dean out of the pistol again. Adams alone set back behind him. Twin receivers to each side of the field. Handoff is to Adams. He sprints ahead. He's got a first down. Stutter steps at the 40, all the way down to the 35. And they just went right into the teeth of the Pirate defense there.
That 6th grader was running the ball hard.
I'm telling you.
He's not a big guy, but he's pretty quick and elusive. You know, but the last 3 tackles that were missed tackles, I actually saw the guys grabbing for the ball instead of trying to tackle.
They've got him listed at 5'7", 150 pounds, and I'm wondering about that.
It's wise.
Yeah.
He's quick.
I mean, if that's if he's lugging a bunch of lead-anchored duck decoys with him, maybe. All right, now Yvonne Dean changing the play at the line of scrimmage. He's going to have to call timeout here on first down and 10 at the Pirate 35-yard line. We'll take it with him. Oh, actually, that's actually the end of the quarter. 21-0 Hannibal going into the second quarter. This is Hannibal Pirate playoff football on KHBL 96.9 FM.
Crescent Jewelry has always been the Hannibal Pirates' #1 fan. They know and appreciate the efforts and determination these young men must have to enjoy a successful season. Crescent Jewelry has used the same principles to run their business. Your local hometown jeweler for all your jewelry needs is Crescent Jewelers. They offer quality jewelry. Like the Pirates, they try hard to go that extra yard. Crescent Jewelry, 207 Broadway in downtown Hannibal since 1842.
The employees and directors of F&M Bank and Trust Company wish to thank you for rooting on the Hannibal Pirates on KHBL Radio. We hope you enjoy yourself as you cheer the Pirates on to victory. Since 1870, F&M Bank has been cheering on Hannibal. Look closely at each milestone in our community's history and you'll find F&M's steady and guiding hand right in the middle of it all. Join us as a customer and together we can be a part of Hannibal's future. F&M Bank and Trust Company, Hannibal's biggest fan. Go Pirates!
Welcome back to Porter Stadium, Pirate fans. End of the first quarter. We've switched up sides now. Holt has got it first and 10 at the Hannibal Pirate 35-yard line. Ball is on the near side hash mark. Hannibal defending the west end zone. They're headed right to left across your radio dial. Yvonne Dean with 5 wide receivers takes the snap. Got plenty of time to throw. Throws it deep over the near sideline. Is caught for a touchdown.
Out about.
Oh, they knocked him out at the 2, I think.
He was definitely out. He ran out. Thank God.
We've got to get some pressure on him.
I tell you, my man Don is calling touchdown there.
And it was not.
I did not see a signal for a touchdown.
No, he stepped out. They're sending on the kicking squad.
Yeah, Don says touchdown, but now the official says touchdown. A minute and a half after the play?
No, he stepped out of bounds at the 2-yard line.
You've got to be kidding me.
There's no way.
What was the sideline official doing? They never signaled.
The referee, the white hat, came to the near sideline and signaled touchdown, but that was a good minute after that play was over. Nobody that actually saw the play called a touchdown.
No.
And it happened right in front of Joel Booth. He stepped out of the 2.
Literally stepped out of bounds in the red.
He ran out.
He didn't even cross the goal line. He was outside of the pylon.
Amazing.
He ran out on his own.
Well, they made the extra point, so now the officials are talking it over. Guys, it's a little late to talk this one over.
They really screwed that up.
Yeah,
they should put 3 points on the board.
This is phenomenal. I mean, it's 21-7, but still, they would have still had it first and goal from the 2, but there is no way. And he didn't get knocked out of bounds. He just stepped out of bounds. If I lose sight of him from where I'm at, he's out of bounds, and I guarantee you, he had to be out. All right, here comes the kickoff now. And it's a low line drive kick. Bouncing at the 15-yard line to the 20, 25, 30, down the near sideline, out to the 40-yard line. Landon Essex got it out to the 50-yard line. Great return by
Landon Essex. He had a little bit of a gap.
Tell us about what they call that touchdown drive for Holt. I guess they got 7 points on the board, so it had to be a touchdown.
7 points, and it took 6 plays, 80 yards, and then 41 seconds off the clock. Gabe Cunningham for Holt put them on the board first. I think I saw the middle ref there on middle part of the hash marks call for touchdown there. So
almost might be time to move Whiteside over on Cunningham one-on-one.
Be a good idea.
Game. 1st and 10 for the Pirates at the 50-yard line. Anders takes a snap, handoff to the near side, comes to Ferrari. He peels off a quick 5 yards and knocked out of bounds all the way down to the 44-yard line. We'll give him 6 on that carry to be 2nd down and 4 for the senior tailback, Mike Ferreira. And I'd say the Ferrari's got to be getting close to 80 yards rushing.
Yeah, he had to. He had about 60 on that first drive.
Yeah.
2nd and 4 for the Pirates from the Holt 44-yard line. Anders out of the pistol again. Twin receivers each side of the field. Takes a snap. 3-step drop. Looking to throw. Got pressure over the middle. He had the Ferrari, and he just overthrew him. And the Ferrari was already figuring out how he was going to do his touchdown dance. Because there was nobody between him and the goalpost.
Nope. 2 more steps, he'd have been on the Country Club golf course. I'm telling you what, because he was running fast and hard.
Just barely overthrown. He had to get rid of it. He had guys in his face, but I tell you what, that Waylon will tell you, I should have made that throw. 3rd down now and 4. 3 receivers wide to the near side of the field. Hand off to Ferreira, and he's hitting at the line of scrimmage. He's going to be
4th down and 5.
Tackled shy of the line of scrimmage for about a 1-yard loss. It'll be 4th and 5. And Holt's got a little momentum over there on the far sideline. They're getting it going.
A little bit of
noise.
A little bit of a mishandle on that handoff.
Yeah, it was.
They ran into each other. And
you're right, Terry. There's
4th and 5, and the Pirates line up like they're going to go for it. Let's see what they do here.
I'd say they will. They got
Waylon Anders with twin receivers to each side of the field on 4th down and 5. He takes a snap, play action pass. Deep drop. Now he throws football. It's complete to Ferreira. Ferreira trying to get out of the tackles, and he does not.
No gain.
He is hit at the line of scrimmage for no gain. And Wentzville Holt takes over on downs, trailing this one 21-7. But they got that momentum going now. Their crowd rises to their feet, and they're making some noise on that far sideline.
I'm telling you what, if the officials don't get this game under control, they're going to start fist fighting out there.
Yep.
That's the second time that's happened.
Yep, they were hitting Mike as he was down on the ground. He got up, and Mike's not a retaliatory kind of a guy, and he had his hands up in the air. It's like, what's going on? It's going to come back at Holt here real quick. They're going to get popped.
They slapped him about 3 times before he got up.
I still cannot get over that referee, the Whitehead. He's the only one that signaled touchdown, and it was a good minute, a good 60 seconds after the play. He ran over to the scoreboard scorer's table and lifted his hands in the air. 1st and 10 now for Holt. 3 receivers wide to the far side. Play action pass. It is complete into the backfield and across the line of scrimmage, but a short gain there and tackled along the far sideline by Hoskins.
I think they're going to if this isn't a holding, they're going to call this a face mask.
Face mask,
yep,
it was. And he did. He brought him down by the face mask. Pass was complete to Thomas, and Hoskins brought him down, but it's a personal foul face mask. Yeah, that's a 15-yarder, and that's going to bring it all the way down inside Pirate territory, inside their 45-yard line. Yeah, they're still backing him up.
Better get it going, guys. Turn this
Inside
around.
the 40-yard line. He's still marking it off. All the way down to the Pirate 37-yard line, and the Pirates better get their legs under him. 10:46 left to go in the second quarter. Hannibal leads this one 21-7, but Holt has got some momentum going for him now. On 1st and 10, here's the jet sweep to the near side, and hit after a couple of yard gain along the near side.
James Webb.
James Webb.
James that flew in there. He came in like Jimmy the Snooker, the fly Snooker back in the 80s WWF wrestling.
Coming off the top rope.
Good Lord, he looked like flying in there.
Looked like a bull wrestler coming in there.
Oh, my Lord.
Joel, that had to be pretty cool. It was right in front of you.
Oh, man, I wish I could have filmed that.
2nd down and 7 now for Holt. Dean takes a snap, looking to throw. He throws the ball, batted up in the air, and there was nobody there for the Pirates in the secondary.
Second time they tried that little play with their big wide receiver.
They tried to get to Cunningham and hit him in the hands. He should have caught it. It bounced up high, and there was nobody around it. Because what an easy interception that had been. It's going to make it 3rd down and 7 now.
Dylan Bach's getting a ton of penetration, I'll tell you what.
3rd and 7 for the Indians at the Pirate 33-yard line. Yvonne Dean takes a snap, handoff to Adams. No, he pulls it away, and Dean on the quarterback keeper is across the 30-yard line, but he's going to be tackled shy of the first down by about at least 3 yards.
4th and 3 coming up here.
Yep, 4th down and 3 from the Pirate 30-yard line. Let's see what Holt wants to do. They got to go for it here. There's no sense in punting it. 4th down and 3.
Don't jump off sides, Pirates.
Going to give him a hard snap count, I guarantee it. Yvonne Dean out of the pistol. He's trying to draw him off sides. Now he looks to the far sideline, changing the play at the line of scrimmage on 4th and 3 from the Pirate 30-yard line. Dean out of the pistol, takes a snap, 3-step drop, throws football, and it is complete. No, incomplete. He dropped it.
Yeah,
he dropped it.
It hit the ground.
It hit Juan Thomas. It was a low pass, and Thomas went down low for it, but it is incomplete, and the Pirates take over on downs.
He got his hands on it, but then it went through him on the ground. They've got to score here. This team's too good to let them stay in there and play with.
You don't want to let them hang around.
Yeah.
That's for sure. Pirates need to get it moving here.
We were totally dominating them.
Yep. 9 minutes, 20 seconds to go in the second quarter. 21-7 Hannibal. 1st and 10 from their 30-yard line. Anders under center this time. Handoff to Ferreira. Ferreira across the line of scrimmage. Picks up a good 3 yards. Ran right into the teeth of the defense and bowled his way ahead for 3-yard gain.
Going to go back to hurry-up offense here. Hannibal's already lined up over the ball.
No huddle again. Well, they give him 3.5 yards. And under center again. Anders takes a snap.
Yeah.
Hand off to the right side. Yeah, it's Ferreira again. I didn't know he had the football. I thought he pulled it away, but Ferreira's got a first down. He's out across the 40 to the 45. I thought that Anders pulled it away, but he let Ferreira have it, and it's a good thing he did.
He got to the ball so quick you couldn't even tell he handed it off.
1st and 10 for the Pirates. Under center again. Twin receivers to the near side. Here's a hand off to Essig. Essig's into the second level. He's across 50-yard line, and they're giving him the tush push now all the way down to the 40.
They're going to give him
7-yard line.
7.5, almost 8.
47. This is Pirates smash mouth football here.
Yep.
They're lining up. The offensive line is driving ahead, and the Pirates are just running it right down their throat.
The longer you're on the field, the less they are. I like this right now.
2nd down and 3 from the Indian 47-yard line. Anders breaks the huddle now. Comes set under center again. Split backfield behind him. Handoff Ferreira this time. He's got a first down. He's crossed 40-yard line and all the way down to the 37.
About 12-yard gain there from Mike Ferreira.
The more you do this, the more it opens up that little path, too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. This is just the kind of drive that we need. We need to finish it off with a dance in the end zone now. What's Mitch Holtis say? Drink from the sweet nectar of the end zone. All right, here's a handoff now. And Washington's got it.
Go about 5 yards.
Yep, Washington's across the 35 and to the 33-yard line. He picks up a quick 5 yards. And they're platooning the running backs. Essig is out. Washington is in. And the Ferrari's still in the backfield as well. Waylon Anders trots over to the near sideline, gets the play from Jeff Geschwender, trots out onto the field. With 15 seconds, he'll call the play and break the huddle. Anders under center again with another split backfield behind him. Here's a handoff now to Washington.
Tripped off the line.
Yeah, he gets maybe a yard on it. Down to the 32-yard line, but it's going to be 3rd down and 4 from there. See if the Pirates put the ball in the air this time.
I'd say give it to Ferreira off the right tackle.
Anders trots over, gets the play, heads out into the huddle, and breaks it. Now he'll come set. Out of the pistol this time. Ferreira, the lone setback behind him. On 3rd down and 4. Play action pass. There's a throw. It is.
Oh my gosh! It's
intercepted and down to the 40. It's a foot race down the near sideline to the 30-yard line. Anders is the only guy that can catch him, and he does. Catches him at the 22. That kid made an awesome play. He stripped it across from the would-be receiver of the Hannibal Pirates. I think that was Washington was the would-be receiver, and that
got
kid
a flag here.
Literally stripped it away from him.
Joel, it looked like he took it right out of his hands.
That's exactly what he did. 100%.
Let's see what this flag is here. That's out here about the 44-yard line.
That's going to be a post-possession. Yeah, illegal block in the back. So at least they're not going to have the field position that I thought. But the Pirates do turn the ball over. That's the first turnover of the game, and that's a big one. We were moving the ball solidly there. We had it 3rd down and 4 at their 32-yard line, and now they've got it 1st and 10. And it's going to be where? At the 45-yard line?
45 for the foul occurred.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's unfortunate because that was he just made a heck of a defensive play on that.
That was a brilliant play.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got to hand it to the kid. He did make a great play. I didn't even get his number, though.
It's hard to see. It's gold on white.
That gold on white is a difficult number. What do you got there, Alex? Was it number 3?
Jaden Davis.
Or number 4. Oh, yeah, number 4, Jaden Davis. He's one of their receivers. He was the cornerback there. Pulled it away from Darian Washington.
Come on, defense.
And now they've got it. They spotted it at the 35-yard line. So 1st and 10 now for Holt from their 35-yard line. Empty backfield. 5 wide receivers for quarterback Yvonne Dean. Takes a snap. 3-step drop. Got plenty of time. Throws football over to the near side and is incomplete. Fell at the feet of Dylan Bach.
Looked like a little confusion among the defenders.
Fell at the feet of Wyatt Dorsey, rather. Not Dylan Bach. Dorsey was in coverage there. But, yeah, I think if he gets enough air into that football, they catch it.
Well, a couple defenders turned around and kind of held their arms down like, where are you supposed to be?
2nd down and 10 now. Adams, the lone setback, will take the handoff. And
nothing going there.
Down in the backfield.
Jonathan Green.
Yeah, by Jonathan Green. He's going to lose a couple of yards. It'll be 3rd down and 12 from their 33-yard line. Be good to turn them away here on a 3-and-out after that Pirate turnover.
Absolutely.
Watch this cutback pass here.
Twin receivers to each side of the field on 3rd down and 12. Dean takes a snap. Got plenty of time. Now he's got pressure, and he's going to try to run it. Nothing doing. No, he is met at the line of scrimmage by James Wetton.
Yeah, 4th down and 8.
They pinched him right into James, and he finished him off. After about a 2-yard gain, it'll be 4th down and, about 8 yards.
Wetton and Bach are really playing good in that middle, I'll tell you what.
I heard that hit from up here.
Yeah.
5 minutes, 27 seconds left to go in the first half. Hannibal leads it 21-7. They're looking to get the ball back now. 4th down and 8.
We actually haven't had a punt returned yet.
And the punter, Cooper Reagan, takes the punt.
And this one's going to go
It's
out
a nice
of bounds.
high punt. Hannibal calls for a fair catch, and Washington makes it at the 31-yard line. So I guess no harm there. The Pirates did turn the ball over, but they turned them away on a quick 3-and-out, and the Pirates are back in business now, 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line. Just over 5 minutes left to go in the first half. While we got a second, I want to mention that again, tonight's Hannibal Pirate KHBL player of the game, same that prize that they've received all season long, will get a certificate good for 2 32-ounce slushies and a Papa Murphy's pizza, compliments of Frozen Sippies, 108 Main Street in Hannibal.
There we go.
All right, here's the handoff to the Ferrari, and he's crossed the line of scrimmage. He's got a great gain now, all the way across the 40-yard line to the 47.
He's got to be close to 100.
I know Ferrari's got 100 yards.
He got off that right tackle side there. Those boys blocked phenomenally, and Ferrari made a quick 15 out of that.
He's almost beating Anders to the point where they turn the ball over.
Yes, he is. 1st and 10 now for the Pirates, their own 47-yard line. Anders under center again. Split backfield, Essig to the near side. Handoff is to Ferreira off a right tackle, and he's out to the midfield. Pickup of 3.
What pulled him down on that? That was not a tackle. What pulled him down?
It was very weird kind of deal.
It was strange how he went down there, Joel.
It's almost like that they had him by the waistband.
Yeah.
And just kind of pulled him down.
Like one of the interior linemen reached up and pulled him down by the belt almost. 2nd down and 7 now at the 50-yard line. Waylon Anders under center. Split backfield again behind him. Now man goes in motion. That's Essig. There's a pitch. Out wide to Ferreira. He's into the secondary. He's got a first down to the 33-yard line.
I guarantee you, he's over there now.
15, 20 yards on that play, just bowling people over. Clock's going to stop just to move the chains. We're just inside 4 minutes here in the second quarter.
This is effective as he's run the ball all year long.
Absolutely.
Pirates got it 1st and 10. The Wentzville Holt 34-yard line. Be good to close the first half out with a touchdown here.
Sure would.
Go into the locker room up 3. 3 touchdowns, that is. Out of the pistol formation this time. Deep handoff, Ferreira. Sprints across the line of scrimmage. Nothing fancy there. Picks up 7 yards.
Of course, Nick is.
Yeah.
He's 7 yards downfield.
Nick Thomas is having a party in the backfield there.
It's just
he
7 yards down into the downwind of the line of scrimmage.
Did he tackle Mike by accident?
I think he drove the other guy into the ground.
I mean, talking about driving, that kid that he's driving is 6'5", 355.
Yeah.
That's the nose tackle. 2nd down now. Play action pass. Pump fakes once. He's looking for
He's wide open.
Carter Reed in the end zone. Touchdown! Touchdown, Carter Reed. He had the weight on it, but he comes back and catches the football. Waylon Anders aired it out. Carter Reed caught it just inside the pylon for a Hannibal Pirate touchdown.
Wow. That's all I'm going to say. Next.
He had to wait a little bit for it, but I tell you what, Waylon's got a gun on him. And like you said, Joe, he was 10 yards into the clear when Waylon let it fly.
He had a lot of separation on that route.
Essig on to attempt the extra point now. Oh, high snap. And Essig picks it up. Now he rolls to the far side. He throws it into the end zone. Oh!
And caught.
It caught. Caught for a 2-point conversion.
Caught by number 21.
Number 21 of the Pirates. Paris Chappell caught that 2-point conversion. That away, young man.
I think that's Paris Chappell's second 2-point conversion catch this year.
So it was a high step. It went over Wyatt Dorsey's head. He almost bounced it. It almost like Dorsey dribbled it. Landon Essig picked it up, and he threw the ball on the fly at 25 yards right into the waiting arms of Paris Chappell. And just like that, the Hannibal Pirates pull off the 2-point conversion. They now lead 29-7 with 2:53 left to go in the first half. Alex Meyer, tell us all about that Hannibal Pirate touchdown drive.
They're quick to respond this time. A 5-play drive, 68 yards, 2 minutes and 16 seconds taken off the clock. Carter Reed with his second TD reception up the night, puts them up 29-7 after the two PAT with attempt.
I think it was really important to snatch that momentum back after the Pirates threw that interception there. Yup. But we established it after a quick 3 and out, established the running game, set up a beautiful pass there. That was the only pass play on that drive. All right, here's a low line drive kick taken at the 20-yard line, across the 25, down the far sideline, out to the 37-yard line.
You know, Waylon's starting to amass quite a few yards, too, in the air. He's had 2 long ones. And
both of them to Carter.
Yep.
Yeah, and they had that other one, to Carter Reed there, on the other side of the field.
Yep.
Carter's got a good game going for him as well. 2 touchdown receptions, and he's got to be well over 50 yards receiving.
I would say Carter is probably encroaching at 70.
1st and 10 now for Wentzville Holt. They're a little slower coming out of the huddle than they were the last drive.
Yeah, they like the clock to go down.
From their 36-yard line, Yvonne Dean takes a snap, handoff to Adams. Adams, he gets across the line of scrimmage before he's dragged down by Jonathan Green after about a 3-yard gain. And a good open field tackle by the senior Jonathan Green. 2nd and 7 now from the Holt 39-yard line. There's a pass play over the far side, complete, but nothing doing.
Chance Whiteside closed the gap on that. That could have been a little bit bigger than a 3-yard play. And Chance, where he caught it, he went down.
I'd say pass was complete on the far sideline to Rickman. And Whiteside was right on it. Johnny on the spot there. 3rd down and a long 4. We'll call it 3rd and 5 from the 42-yard line. 3 receivers wide to the near side now. Dean spins the football in his hands, looking to throw. It's got pressure, and it is caught down the far sideline right in front of Whiteside. Kid made a good catch on it, and is out of bounds. Rickman caught it, and he's got a 1st down inside Pirate territory.
Yeah, Chance got a little turned around that time. He's been playing really well again, but he got turned around on that.
He was in the area. The kid didn't beat him. He just turned the wrong way was all. And it's 1st and 10 now for Holt at the Pirate 39-yard line. 1 minute, 50 seconds left to go in the first half. 29-7 Hannibal. Here's pass play to Dean.
There's that play again.
Complete to Cunningham on the screen pass. He's down inside the 20-yard line to the 10 and into the end zone. Dean to the far side.
Yeah, it's the 3rd time they've done that little screen cutback to him.
And they're marking him. Yes, they mark it as a touchdown there.
He carries that ball like a loaf of bread.
He does, yeah.
Just in his hand.
It was a screen pass to Cunningham. Nothing real fancy there, but he turned on the afterburners and gets into the end zone to make it 29-13 with 1:39 left to go, and the extra point pending now by Cooper Regan. Snap back, ball down. The kick is good. So that makes it 29-14 Hannibal with 1:39 left to go in the first half. This is Hannibal Pirate playoff football on KHBL 96.9 FM.
This is Marcus Allen, the owner of Frozen Sippies at 108 North Main Street in historic downtown Hannibal. Open Tuesday through Sunday, Frozen Sippies offers a family-friendly atmosphere with frozen slushies for all ages. We're proud to carry Papa Murphy's Pizza for dine-in or carry-out. We have pool tables, dartboards, plenty of space to host private events, including bridal showers, birthday parties, and more. Phone number is 573-603-1113. Frozen Sippies, bringing a taste of paradise to your hometown.
Welcome back to Porter Stadium. The Indians get back on the board now. Pirates lead at 29-14. Alex Meyer, tell us about that Indian touchdown drive.
Holt was quick to respond to 4-play drive from 64 yards down, only a minute and 8 seconds taken off the clock. Gabe Cunningham, the second touchdown for Holt, gets them up 29-14.
Here's the kick by Regan. It's a low-line drive, and taken at the 28-yard line. Across the 30 to the 35, and Nessick, he had a man to beat, and then he was going to run for a while. But he gets knocked out at the 38-yard line.
They kicked that to about the second row of our kickoff team, which was about 20 yards shy of Essex, Washington, and Dorsey back there, and we had a hard time handling it, and Landon just came up and picked up the ball and had a mission.
Pirates got a little time to work with here, and they got a couple timeouts. 1 minute, 33 seconds to go in the first half. Hannibal leads this one 29-14, and they've got it 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line. Waylon Anders breaks the huddle. He'll come set under center. Split backfield behind him. Twin receivers wide to the near side. Single tight end set to the far side. Man goes in motion now from left to right. Here's the handoff to the Ferrari again, and he's got a quick first down all the way to the 50-yard line. That'll stop the clock while they move the chain. That's one way to stop the clock.
Yeah, it is. Hand
the ball to the Ferrari and let him run for a first down. 1st and 10 at the Hannibal Pirates 49-yard line. No huddle offense now. Under center again. Here's the handoff to Essig. He's hit at the line of scrimmage and gets maybe a yard. He's crossed the 50-yard line to their 49-yard line. And the Pirates got to hurry it up a little bit now. 1 minute, 12 seconds to play in the first half. They've got it 2nd down and 9. I think it's a terrible spot on that one from the 50-yard line.
Gave him a yard.
2nd and 9. Under center again. Play action pass. He's looking to throw. Got time. Throws the football, and it is complete. Carter Reed's got it inside the 40-yard line and dances out of bounds. Great looking pass play there. Carter Reed's got to be over 70 yards now receiving.
Has to be. Actually, he was past the line of the mark there for the first down, and kind of came back and tried to make a play out of it. Then went out of bounds, actually, about a yard short.
But, well, let's see. Where are they going to mark it here?
Yard short at first down.
He was 42-yard line.
He was close to the 40 when he first caught the ball.
Oh, I know it. Yeah, he came back. So it's a yard shy. 3rd down and a yard from their 42-yard line. Clock stops because he stepped out of bounds. 51 seconds left to go. 3rd down and a yard now. Anders out of the pistol. Handoff Ferreira. He's got a first down. He's into the secondary. Oh, Mike stiff arms the man and gets out of bounds along the near sideline. Across the 40-yard line to the 38. And that'll stop the clock. 1st and 10 for the Pirates. From the Indian, we'll call it 37-yard line. Pretty good to get one more score here. I know I keep saying that, like a broken record.
Well, they can move the football. I think the more points you get, it's get them when you can.
3 receivers wide to the short side of the field on 1st and 10. Out of the pistol. Anders takes a snap, play action pass, looking to throw. Pump fakes once. Now he lets it fly. Pass is complete. Carter Reed down the near sideline and shoved out of bounds. And that was a flag.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Of all the plays they could have called a penalty on, that one surprises me.
That's the left.
That was the least of any of them. He stepped out of bounds. It was a pretty quick whistle. The kid, I guess he threw him, kind of spun him around after he was out of bounds. He tried throwing him into Joel Booth.
Joel was going to have it.
I'm right here. I'm biting my lip.
I say,
little bloody.
Joel looked like a hockey goalie on that one. He kicked him back into the field of play.
Personal foul.
It's probably not a bad call, though, because he's let 2 get by.
Yeah, he has.
At some point.
That was a payback call, if anything.
Yeah.
A lot of the calls on the far side of the field are
now we got another flag. Another flag just flew in. Yeah, the Pirates are going to have it 1st down and 10 at their 15-yard line, but let's sort this one out.
Over their sideline.
There's laundry
I think he got tired of those kids running their mouths over there.
And the unsportsmanlike conduct has been called, and that'll be a half the distance to the goal line. From the 15-yard line, they'll take it inside the 10, see where they spot the football. Yeah, I think he'd heard enough. And, Terry, you made mention of it about 10 minutes ago. The referee's got to be careful. He's going to let it get out of hand. And I tell you what, he's got it under control now.
Yeah, they're two pretty big team, pretty physical team. You have to stop that stuff.
They step it inside the 8-yard line. The Pirates will have it at the 7.5. First down and goal to go.
We've got 40 seconds left on the second quarter here. Pirates got the ball on the 7.5-yard line.
Anders under center. Split backfield behind him. Ferreira to the far side. Handoff is to Ferreira. He's inside the 5, to the 2, to the 1. Touchdown, Mike Ferreira.
Mike just did an exclamation point. There was a gentleman there, the defender there at the goal line that Mike ran over, and we'll see him sometime next ball as he grows. We're getting ready to harvest him.
He ran in, what do you call that, the 3 gap between the center and the guard there?
No, he was between guard and tackle.
Guard and tackle.
He bowled him over.
He did. That was good. All right, Estegon to attempt the extra point. Now it's a low snap, and it is
good.
Good. It just climbs over the crossbar.
There we go, Pirates. Way to score there on that last. We got 34 seconds left.
Seconds to go. Pirates now lead this one 36-14. This is Hannibal Pirate playoff football on KHBL 96.9 FM.
Thinking about retiring? Let us help you prepare for your tomorrow. At Benson Financial Group, we help you establish goals aligned with your values. Our professionals will build you a plan so there will be a smart place to get your money when you need it. When tomorrow becomes real, make sure you enjoy it. Our advisors would be honored to guide you as you plan your future. Benson Financial Group, built on trust, dedicated to service.
Welcome back to Porter Stadium. Pirates now lead this one 36-14. Alex Meyer, you're on tap, my friend.
Thanks, Mark. 6 plays, 61 yards, 59 seconds. Mike Ferreira runs it in, gives the Pirates a 36-14 lead right before half.
Here's a kick that's going to be taken at the 2-yard line across the 10 to the 15 and knocked down shy of the 15-yard line.
Nick Ferreira comes in like a missile, knocks him down about at the 14-yard line.
Yep, Nick Ferreira, and the other one looks like Dallas Nicholson, sophomore, on that hit as well.
Mark, I'll give you a little tidbit. The 36 points for Hannibal ties their season record with earlier this year against Lutheran St. Charles.
Oh, I wondered about that.
But we had 73 penalties also in that game before halftime.
That is true. All in all, the Pirates have looked pretty good in the first half, minimized the penalties. We did have a turnover. But all in all, I'd say that they are firing on all cylinders tonight. All right, with just 30 seconds left to play in the first half, Yvonne Dean breaks the huddle, 1st and 10, inside his own 15-yard line. Adams, the lone setback, will take the handoff. Trying to get to the far side, he does. He's out across the 20-yard line and out of bounds. He'll be about 4 yards shy of the first down. It'll be 2nd down and 4, just outside their 20-yard line. With just 25 seconds left to play in the first half. Hannibal won the toss, and they elected to receive the first kick, the opening kickoff. They marched right down the field and scored a touchdown and have led ever since. All right, here's the quarterback keeper this time. Dean's got it, and he's crossed the line of scrimmage, and out to the 25. He'll have a first down. That'll stop the clock while they move the chains. Well, let's see
good open tackle by Wyatt
wants
Dorsey.
to snap the football after this. They're going to hurry it up and try to get another snap off here.
That was textbook tackling by Wyatt.
Watch number 9 right here on this little screen. Come back in here, guys.
1st and 10 from the 25. Dean with a no 5 wide receivers. Takes the snap. He's looking for Cunningham. Now he lets it fly down the far sideline, and it's caught.
Oh, my
He should have caught it. He should have caught it. How did he drop that football? He was wide open on the far sideline. He was already trying to figure out how he was going to score. Juan Thomas got behind the Hannibal secondary at the 35-yard line. He catches that ball. They're going to have a hard time stopping him. Joe Booth is down on the field. He's going to try to get a word in with Hannibal head coach Jeff Geschwinder as the Pirates head into halftime with a pretty good-sized lead here, 36-14.
I have no idea where he went.
Talk to Gaines right there.
Here comes G. He's walking down the sideline right at you there, Joel. He's about 30 yards from you here. Keep looking behind you. Look at the cheerleaders. I know you know where they are. Here comes G.
G, can I grab you before you head in?
Coach, what a great first half. What do you think?
Well, you know, we just got to quit giving up big plays, which we knew they had athletes and they're going to make plays, but we've done a good job at responding.
What a clampdown D tonight.
Yeah, so far, but like I said, you know, we've given up a couple plays and we kind of got lucky on that last play right there, so they're going to get it fixed, I know for a fact. But, no, we're going to come out, we're going to get it on them second half.
Well, go get them, Coach. We're happy for you, man.
All right, thank you, Hannibal head coach Jeff Geschwinder. Our halftime score, Hannibal 36, Wentzville Holt 14. You're listening to Hannibal Pirate playoff football on KHBL 96.9 FM.
For those nearing the age of 65, Medicare is an important consideration. At Alexic Family Insurance, we specialize in Medicare and health insurance. Hi, I'm Michael Alexic, your local insurance broker now licensed in Missouri and Illinois. Whether it's Medicare, health, life, or supplemental insurance, we can provide dedicated services to you and your loved ones. Our phone number is 573-570-4476, or we can be reached at alexicfamilyinsurance.com. Alexic Family Insurance, protecting your future one plan at a time.
At Hannibal Realty, our commission is negotiable. Our service is not. Buying a home is a big decision. With that in mind, we want our clients to find the best home, be it after looking at one house or looking for 2 years. Hannibal Realty offers comprehensive real estate services to both buyers and sellers throughout Hannibal and the surrounding area. Our team of realtors can be contacted at 573-719-5000 or at HannibalRealty.com. Hannibal Realty, guiding you home.
Smith Funeral Home and Chapel started in 1888, serving others as they would want to be served, with reverence, respect, and responsibility. Services are personalized and specific to each family. Smith Funeral Home and Chapel is proud to have provided over 130 years of service to the Hannibal community and the surrounding area. Brent Massey and staff wish the best of luck to the Hannibal High School Pirates.
When you work as hard as you do for your money, you may not want to take chances with risky investments. Raymond James financial advisor Steve Virel understands that. He believes in informed investing and will help you find investments that align with your goals. For sound investment advice, Steve can be contacted at 573-221-4500, located in Hannibal. Raymond James Financial Services Incorporated, member FINRA SIPC. Life well planned.
Howdy, Pirate football fans. It's Alex Dalla here with Best Brush LLC, your local one-stop shop for all of your painting and pressure washing needs. Whether it's commercial or residential, from exterior to interior, on jobs big or small, we've got the experience and the equipment to tackle it all. Best Brush LLC can be contacted at 573-248-7704 for a no-obligation quote, or found on Facebook, and we promise to always place our best brush forward.
Living in Northeast Missouri, a blessing.
Welcome back to Porter Stadium, Pirate fans. It is the first round of the Missouri State Class 4 District 5 playoffs, and the Pirates enjoy a 36-14 halftime lead over the Wentzville Holt Indians. We got a quick halftime score from Kirksville. Kirksville is playing Mexico. Kirksville, the number 2 seed in the district, and Mexico, the number 7 seed. Halftime at Kirksville. The Kirksville Tigers lead 7-0 over the Mexico Bulldogs. And, not to look too far ahead, but Terry, how cool would it be for us to be at home next week and play Mexico rather than to have to travel an hour and a half north to go to Kirksville?
Absolutely. That's a surprise, Mark. But, as we were talking about before the game started, these are high school boys. And no matter what you say, you let a team hang around for a little bit. And
you never know what you're going to get. Absolutely. Yep. And you're right. Holt snatched the momentum. They had it for about 8 to 10 minutes there after they scored their first touchdown. They got a Pirate turnover, and fortunately for the Pirates, their defense clamped down, and they went 3 and out. And the Pirates have opened up a decent lead, and we're up by 22 at halftime. Alex Meyer, you want to go through the first half drive chart?
Sure thing, Mark. Hannibal opened up this game with a drive starting with a 7-play drive, 63 yards, 2 minutes and 21 seconds. Mike Ferreira puts the Pirates up early, 7-0. Holt on their first drive of the game went a 3-and-out and punted. Hannibal was quick to take advantage of that. Only 2 plays and a big catch and run by Carter Reed put them up 14-0 at that point. Holt had a little something going on their second drive, but ended up punting it away. Hannibal then took an 8-play drive, 70 yards, 3 minutes and 10 seconds. Darian Washington on a mission, and that one punches it in and made it 21-0 at that point. So Holt was quick to respond on their next drive. A 6-play drive, 80 yards, a minute and 41 seconds all it took for Gabe Cunningham of Holt to reach the end zone and get them on the board for the first time ever. Then Hannibal and Holt trade turnover on downs in their next 2 drives. And Hannibal tried to have a little something of momentum going, but was intercepted by Jaden Davis of Holt. And Holt on their next drive was forced to 3 and out as the Hannibal Pirates defense slammed down and made that interception null and void. No harm done. Hannibal then, their next drive, only 5 plays, 68 yards, 2 minutes and 16 seconds. Carter Reed with another spectacular catch and run for a touchdown, and a 2-point conversion at that time made it 29-7 in favor of Hannibal. Holt, however, responded with a touchdown of their own on their next drive. 4 plays, 64 yards, a minute and 8 seconds taken off the clock. Gabe Cunningham, his second touchdown, and the only Holt guys to reach the end zone for Holt so far, made it 29-14 at that time. Hannibal, with only a few minutes left in the second quarter, made a 6-play drive, 61 yards, only 59 seconds taken off the clock. Mike Ferreira punches it in and makes it 36-14. Then Holt just made about 4 plays on their next drive, trying to make a little something right before halftime, but were unsuccessful. Therefore, it has been only at this half, 36-14 in favor of the Hannibal Pirates. And Mark, a little something here. This is, despite how many drives that both Holt and Hannibal had today, not one team started on the other team's yard line of the 50-yard line. The only closest one was Hannibal's 4th drive, and they started on the 50. Each one of them has started on their own side of the field.
Interesting. Yeah. And we've got some individual stats here. Mike Ferreira, he is definitely firing all cylinders. He's got 21 carries for 167 yards and 2 touchdowns. Waylon Anders has 1 carry for 4 yards. Landon Essig, 3 for 8 yards. Darian Washington's got 4 carries for 49 yards and a touchdown. He's got a 12.3-yard average, Washington does. So total rushes for Hannibal, 29 carries, 228 yards for just under 8-yard per carry average. As far as catching the football, receiving, Reed Holiday's got 1 catch for 5 yards. Carter Reed, we figured he was getting close to 100 yards. He's got 4 catches for 91 yards and 2 touchdowns. Landon Essig has 1 reception for 5 yards, and Mike Ferreira's got 1 reception, but it was for no yards. As far as throwing the football, Waylon Anders, he's 7 for 9 for 101 yards and 2 touchdowns. Their quarterback, looks like Yvonne Dean, he's 10 for 18 for 128 and 2 touchdowns, and their main receiver at number 9, he's actually got 4 receptions, Cunningham does, for 90 yards. He's also got their 2 touchdowns. So all in all, pretty solid first half for the Hannibal Pirates. We outdid them on first down 16-10. Total plays for Hannibal, 38 plays for 329 yards versus 31 plays, 173 yards for Wentzville Holt. Hannibal turned the ball over just 1 time. And we've got, looks like penalties. Hannibal had 3 for 31, and Wentzville Holt had 2 for 23. I don't think that's right, though, because they had 2 big ones right to close out the half. Folks, we got a great halftime guest for you this evening. I've been trying to wrangle Clint Graham into the booth for about 10 years now, and I finally got him up here with us. Welcome to the radio, Clint.
Appreciate you having me.
Oh, yeah, it's good to see you this evening. And you're like me. You know, you've got the face for radio. This is right up your alley.
Oh, yeah, I tell people that all the time.
So, folks, if you haven't heard, we got big changes coming up here for Hannibal. Not necessarily immediately, but within a year. Next year it was going to be the last year of the North Central Missouri Conference. It kind of had been in the works we heard rumors for a while, and then ultimately just a couple months ago the conference decided to dissolve. And I tell you what, my man Clint Graham's job just got one heck of a lot harder here, because now it sounds like, Clint, what are we looking at? At least initially we're probably going to be independent, right?
Yeah, right now I'm just planning on being independent. You know, I have reached out to a couple other conferences, and you know, hopefully something pans out there, but right now I'm just preparing to be independent until something opens up.
Yeah, and if you think about it, folks, independent doesn't seem like it's that big of a deal, but if you think just football, that's you got to find 9 teams to schedule, but that's just one sport, Clint. I mean, you're talking cross country and golf and girls volleyball. It just adds up, and I mean, what was a full-time job became just a lot tougher for you.
Yeah. Football is extremely tough. That gets the most attention as far as filling a schedule because, you have 9 regular season games and all the schools around us are in conferences. So their conference schedule starts week 3, week 4, and goes to week 8. So, finding games weeks 1, 2, and 3 and week 9 is not too bad, but you start looking at 4 through 8 and it gets extremely tough, and there could be a lot of travel involved in that. But, I'm going to go to work, and, I've got a couple feelers out there already for some games, but nothing official yet.
Yeah, and like you said, the other schools, they're in conferences, and as far as that, it is what it is. And we know that the difficulty with being in a conference. Immediately, you look down south. You say, "Boy, it'd be nice to get in a conference down there in St. Louis." But you look at those teams, and they drive 10 minutes. They drive 15 minutes for an away game. They probably wouldn't mind playing Hannibal, but they don't want to come up here 90 miles even every 2 years.
Right. Yeah. And travel's the number one factor in all these decisions to join other conferences. And, like you said, they can travel 15 minutes any direction and probably go to 2 or 3 different high schools and pick up games. And not to mention they're already in a pretty solid conference down there.
Now, Terry, the couple of the schools that Hannibal was hooked to in the North Central Missouri Conference, of course, Mexico had been around. That's been a rivalry since back in the 30s. And as far as I know, they've been linked in one conference or another for quite a few years. Is that right?
Yeah, you can go all the way back to when I played back in the late 60s, early 70s in the old SEMO conference, the old Central Missouri Conference in Mexico and Columbia and Jeff City and Kirksville and a lot of those schools we played them. Mexico's probably the longest running one of any of them.
Yeah, that's a rivalry that I'm not sure that Mexico is upset that they're going to lose out on it. But I tell you what, Mexico always plays us tough, even on years when they're down. And every so often they really do give us a game, and I'm definitely going to miss going down there and playing them. I mean, they're close, and I don't know. Have you heard? Are there any of the other schools that were in the North Central Missouri? Are they already linked to another conference, or what's the word on that, Clint?
The last I heard is everybody's still independent. After next year, and nobody joined another conference as far as I know. But I haven't talked to all those schools in the last few weeks. But last I knew that they were still in the same boat we are.
Yeah, given that, you hate to look too far ahead, but they're going to have the same kind of issues that you're having. So it would not surprise me at all if we start playing those guys again. I know that they broke up. A lot of the word was that they just got tired of getting beat by Hannibal, and I understand that. I've been doing this for 15 years. I've never seen Fulton give us a game. Kirksville, they were just awful there for years. But I tell you what, they are no longer the doormat of the North Central Missouri Conference. They beat Hannibal earlier this year. And right now, as it stands, we're set up to go up there next week, and that's going to be a tough ball game. So, yeah, it's not unheard of that we may end up playing them again, in what, would be an independent game, if you will.
Correct.
Be kind of a fun year to be playing Quincy. They're pretty good this year.
Oh yeah. As I understand it, Terry, that is a rivalry that went way back. Well, we used to play them on Thanksgiving Day, from what I understand, and that was when playoff was a lot different there. The playoff formats were a lot different, but I can remember the last time that we played Quincy. My man Bob Willett was down on the sideline in the driving rainstorm, and heck of a game. I think Dalton Powell was our quarterback back then, and we were down 28-6, came back and won that game in overtime. And what I wouldn't give to see this rivalry came back into fruition.
Can I ask one other question? Cross this up just a little bit, and I don't want to throw you off, Clint, but we're going to start improvements pretty quick, aren't we, after the end of this season? Or
Yes. We just had a meeting this week, actually, talking with the company that's kind of leading the charge on the changes and stuff. So we've got a game plan, and they're just waiting for us to give them the word, that they can have the facility. And, we have some things that we have to do beforehand, just remove some technology stuff and, speakers and those types of things. So we're going to have a little bit of time to do that. But, they're hoping to hoping to get started mid-December.
A lot of upgrades. That'll be nice.
Yes, absolutely. The renderings are down below us up on the concession stand, and if you're listening here at the stadium or want to come out, I think they're going to be up there so people can come check them out.
So yeah, Clint, in your spare time, you get to plan that as well.
Yeah, it's a group effort on that one for sure. There's been a lot of talk, a lot of meetings, a lot of discussion. But I think next fall, hopefully, if Mother Nature cooperates with us, we'll have a really nice facility here with a lot of improvements for the restrooms, concession stand, and the bleachers.
Well, that's a project that has been needed to be done for many, many years. So we go all over Northeast Missouri, we go down south, and by far our facilities are lacking compared to any other that I've been to. I'm really looking forward to that, and it's not just for football. People don't understand this. We do have home football games here, but when you talk about band day, when you talk about track meets, we talk about graduation. I mean, this is the facility that people see, and you want a first-class facility.
Absolutely. This facility, we've talked a long time about, improving it. But, we've improved a lot of our facilities, at the Veteran Sports Complex. Every time a visiting team comes in there, they say, wow, this is a great facility. And, our kids deserve it, and they deserve these facilities. And it's just another tip of the cap to our school board and our community for making this happen for us.
Yeah, there's no question about that. Like I said, you want this to be the jewel that people look forward to attending here. I know what it's like, back in my days on the school board, Terry, the same way, when we took down there on the field for graduation, this place is packed. They start showing up here at 4:30 in the afternoon to get their seats, and you want to have some nice facilities for people when they do that.
Absolutely. Some of our most important events happen right here in Porter Stadium, and, in the future, next fall, we'll be able to really showcase our school, our complexes, here and out at Veterans. I know some of our auditoriums, both of our auditoriums are getting some upgrades. So there's a lot of great things happening for our students here in Hannibal.
So in addition to the press box and the concession area, the restroom, is there any room, is there any work being done on the locker rooms themselves, or is that later on?
That's later on. It's still a need for us, but, the bond, it's just,
sure.
Everything's got expensive, and
one step at a time. Yeah,
we're doing as much as we can with the money that we're allowed, and it's going to be. We know it's something that needs to happen in the future, but right now we're focusing on the bleachers and the restrooms, concession stand, and the press box.
Well, and I remember it even from my days on the board, the amount of infrastructure that has to be relocated, the electricity and the plumbing and all of that. That's stuff that people don't necessarily see, but it's a big ticket item there.
Yeah, there's a lot behind the scenes that goes into it before we get to bring in the jackhammers and all that good stuff here. There's a lot of things that need to be removed and discussed, and safety protocols, all those types of things need to be in place before we can take the first swing with the sledgehammers.
Yeah, I remember that looking at the electric switchgear that's just to the west of the press box. Everything in the world comes into that right now.
Absolutely.
So just relocating that takes a fair amount of engineering and planning. And again, that's high dollar stuff. When you get people involved, and we've got good people, good architects, good engineers on the job, but they don't come cheap.
No, you're right. We have some great people working on this, and I think the community is going to be extremely happy with the final product.
Well, it'll be nice because Veterans is a show place out there, the sports complex you mentioned. Yep. It'll be nice to get this up too, and I know you got a lot of work ahead of you, but we appreciate everything you're doing.
Yeah, I may be a little biased, but after this is completed, I think we're going to have the best high school facilities in Northeast Missouri, if not farther on, in Missouri. But this is going to be a facility that people want to play at.
That's awesome. We're certainly looking forward to it. Clint, outside of asking the general public to be as patient as they can, is there anything that you would like to ask for them? Other than, again, be patient, that, improvements are on the way.
Yeah, that's the main thing. Be patient. Porter Stadium will be off limits for a while. Unfortunately, for those that come out and walk and stuff, we're going to have to shut it down just for safety reasons, because there's going to be a lot of moving parts here, starting here in December at some point, and we just want to keep everybody safe. But patience, and we'll try to post some process pictures. How we're doing. How the project is coming along. So.
Is that going to be mostly on? I know, of course, there's a Hannibal Pirates, booster page on Facebook, and that to me, that's almost one of the best ways to show people the progress.
Yeah, I don't know. We've talked about it briefly. Nothing's set in stone yet, but there's still some final pieces that we need to put into place. And if anything, we'll be posting on our social media accounts, just some pictures and those types of things. And I know. Central Office Administration will meet weekly with the construction companies and those types of things. So hopefully we can get out information to the public and keep them informed.
All right. We sure appreciate it, Clint. Thank you so much for your time, folks. Our guest at halftime has been Hannibal Pirate Athletic and Activities, I guess. Activities, not just athletics. He's getting into everything. Yeah. Activities Director Clint Graham. He's talked a little bit about where we're headed as far as conference-wise versus independent, and talked a little bit about the project that's coming up here for the improvements to Porter Stadium. And, Clint, thanks a lot. We certainly appreciate it, and good luck to you in the future.
All right, appreciate it, and thanks for the coverage all year.
All right, you betcha, folks. I'm going to send it back to the studio. When we come back, we'll have the second half kickoff. You're listening to Hannibal Pirate Playoff Football on KHBL 96.9 FM.
Living in Northeast. In Northeast Missouri, a blessing.
The law firm of Curl, Hark & Holiday is proud to sponsor Hannibal High Football. They're a general trial practice law firm meeting your needs and exceeding your expectations in matters including family law, bankruptcy, and serious personal injuries. Choosing the right attorney is important. Curl, Hark & Holiday will provide experience, integrity, loyalty, and dedication. The law firm of Curl, Hark & Holiday, located at 999 Broadway, downtown Hannibal.
Crescent Jewelry has always been the Hannibal Pirates' #1 fan. They know and appreciate the efforts and determination these young men must have to enjoy a successful season. Crescent Jewelry has used the same principles to run their business. Your local hometown jeweler for all your jewelry needs is Crescent Jewelers. They offer quality jewelry. Like the Pirates, they try hard to go that extra yard. Crescent Jewelry, 207 Broadway in downtown Hannibal since 1842.
The employees and directors of F&M Bank and Trust Company wish to thank you for rooting on the Hannibal Pirates on KHBL Radio. We hope you enjoy yourself as you cheer the Pirates on to victory. Since 1870, F&M Bank has been cheering on Hannibal. Look closely at each milestone in our community's history and you'll find F&M's steady and guiding hand right in the middle of it all. Join us as a customer and together we can be a part of Hannibal's future. F&M Bank and Trust Company, Hannibal's biggest fan. Go Pirates!
Welcome back to Porter Stadium. Both teams are back out onto the field now. It's halftime. Once again, we want to thank Activities Director for the Hannibal Pirates, Clint Graham. He gave us an awesome interview. We answered a lot of our questions, a lot of rumors going on out there in Pirate Nation, and we're just excited to see what the future is going to bring. Nervous, but excited as well. Our halftime score, Hannibal leads us 36-14 over Wentzville Holt. The Pirates are going to have to kick off to start the second half. As the Pirates won the opening toss, elected to receive, marched right down the field and punched it into the end zone. And in the blink of an eye, the Pirates were up 21-0 and have held the lead ever since then. Joe Thomas is down on the field now. He's going to be on the sidelines in the second half. I got a feeling that my man Joel Booth is out having a nicotine-infused breathing treatment.
Mark,
he'll join us shortly.
They did everything they needed to do for the most part offensively. I'd rate them at a high B, low A. Total yards, and I couldn't hear everything you said, but we amassed 300 yards almost rushing.
Well
and,
over 300.
And then passing, we had a good game, too.
Yeah, let me see that. Total yards for the Hannibal Pirates, 329 yards on 38 plays for an average of 8.7 per play versus...
How many yards did the Ferrari have in the first?
165, I believe.
Yep,
165.
Yeah, let me check that.
I think it was 167.
167. 167. 21 carries, 167 yards.
That's a lot.
That's pretty good half. All right.
Game average.
Landon Essex spots it at the 40-yard line. Pirates are headed right to left across your radio dial. Points his right index finger to the sky, and he steps into this one. It's a low line drive kick, taken at the 5-yard line across the 10, to the 15, to the 20, to the near sideline, trying to get down the near sideline, and landed at the 33-yard line. But hold everything, there is laundry on the field.
We do have a flag, but Mark,
the kid did a forward flip and actually landed on his feet. Number 2.
That was a block in the back by 26.
Juan Thomas at the 33-yard line, but hold everything. There's indeed laundry on the field. And this one's going to come back to inside the 20-yard line.
Yeah, right as he was going around the runner, 26 just pushed somebody right in the back, and they called holding, but it was more of a block in the back than anything.
So the Indians will be backed up inside their 20-yard line, and they'll have it first down and 10. They're still marching it off all the way down to the 15. First and 10 from the 15-yard line.
Mark, can you give me one more game stat at halftime? Waylon Anderson passing yards?
Yeah, he only had just over 100 yards there, Joe. Let me see again. Passing, Waylon is 7 for 9 for 101 yards, 2 touchdowns.
Pretty efficient.
But, yeah, I think Carter Reed had over 70 of those. I'll look that up here in a minute. All right, on first down, Dean throws the football and is incomplete along the far sideline. Let me see. That'll be second down and 10 from there. And, yeah, Carter Reed actually has 4 catches for 91 yards and 2 touchdowns, Joe.
Carter Reed was 91 yards and 2 touchdowns?
Yep, 4 catches, 91 yards, 2 touchdowns for Carter Reed. Second down and 10 now for the Indians from their 15-yard line. Here's the handoff to Adams. Adams trying to get outside. He does. He's crossed the line of scrimmage out to the 20-yard line. Fortunate to hang on to the football. Still on his feet, though, across the 25. He'll have a first down.
That kid's not very big, but he's a hard runner, I'll tell you what.
Xavier Adams, all 130 pounds of him, is all muscle and all speed. And he's got a first down for the Indians. Out to the 27. With an empty backfield now, on first and 10. Dean takes a snap, rolls to the near side, pump fakes once. Now he's got pressure. He has to let it fly, and it's almost intercepted by Dylan Bach. But knocked down, it'll be second down and 10.
Looks like he's throwing a Dylan there.
Dylan's not very tall statured, but he jumped up on that one kind of like grape ape.
That's a cartoon I haven't heard of in a while. Grape ape.
Whoever number 45 for Hannibal, he took out one of the
middle
ref.
That is King James.
Yeah, he took out the middle ref.
James always hits somebody. It may be the referee, but somebody's getting hit. All right, his pass it is incomplete along the far sideline. That's going to bring up third down and 10. Dean was...
Our boy Chance White.
Yeah, Chance hit him before the ball got there almost.
He kind of hung his receiver out to dry there. He let it up high. So third down and 10 now for the Indians from their 27-yard line. And Yvonne Dean is looking over to the far sideline to get the play. And now he will come set with 5 wide receivers. Dean out of the shotgun formation. Takes the snap, spins the football in his hands, got pressure up the middle, now he eludes it, and he's looking to throw. Now he's got more pressure, and he lets it fly. It's going to go out of bounds. Incomplete, out of bounds, and it's fourth down and 10 from their 27-yard line. They're going to have to kick this one with Hannibal up 36-14, and just just under 50 seconds off the clock here so far in the second half.
Yeah, this game may last till midnight because they're probably going to throw the ball every time they get on the field. So
Darian Washington backs up to his own 40-yard line. He is going to be flanked to his right side by Wyatt Dorsey. They're both standing at the 40-yard line. And the punter, Cooper Regan, gets the snap, and he boots this one up high, way up high. Not very long punt, though. Bounces and takes a Indians bounce. Pirates got to get away from it, and it rolls dead at the 34-yard line of the Hannibal Pirates. That's where they'll take over first down and 10. Joe, I see the good Doctors Bauman down there next to you. How are they doing?
Yep, they're down here enjoying the lovely football night.
It's date night for the Baumans.
Very much so. Friday night.
On the sidelines. Tell them we said hello. All right, Pirates got it now. First and 10 from their own 34-yard line. Now we got a timeout on the field, an official's timeout.
Ref's got to talk this over. I think the coaches were like, hey, they touched it up here, and you're putting it way back there.
Well, you're allowed to bat it along, aren't you?
I'm going to give a quick shout-out to my parents who are up in Iowa somewhere.
Oh, I ran into John this
field.
morning. Yeah, sitting next to him in church. He said he'd be listening in this evening.
Yeah, they're up there. I guarantee you $1,000. My mother's betting on gray racehorses.
The old gray mare. First and 10 for the Pirates. Pistol formation for Anders. Lone setback is Ferreira. He takes the handoff and sprints across the 40-yard line. Picks up about 7 yards.
That play looked familiar.
Oh, yeah.
We've seen that a couple times tonight.
He'll be closing in on 2 bills pretty soon. 7 yards. We'll give him on that carry. It'll be second down and 3 at the Pirate 41-yard line. Pirates going to let a little clock run out now. Not in any particular hurry. 15 seconds when they break the huddle. And Anders will come set under center again. Lone tight end set wide to the far side, and here's a first down carry for the Ferrari. He's out across the 45-yard line, and that'll move the chains. First and 10 for the Pirates.
I want to give a shout-out real quick to the cross-country teams tomorrow. My granddaughter, Kendall Kurz, is a member of the band and cross-country, and they're running the district meet tomorrow. They won conference, and good luck to Jim Caniglio's girls and boys team.
Ferreira's got to check out of the game. He's got something in his eye. It looks like he's got something in his left eye, and he checks out of the game. And the Pirates have got it first and 10 from their own 45-yard line now. Landon Essig and Darian Washington in at tailback. They're in a split backfield behind Waylon Anders, who comes set under center. Essig comes in motion now and hold everything. There's laundry on the field. Too much movement going on there for the Pirates. And that'll back them up 5. Or it'll be first down and 15 on the false start penalty. From the Pirates 39-yard line now, first down and 15. Waylon Anders trots out onto the field after getting the play from Coach Jeff Geschwinder. And now he'll break the huddle. Now we got a official's timeout on the field again.
Got to reset the clock. 9:45.
9:45. Don Colburn resets the clock. There's my man Joel.
There he is.
So we figured you were having a breathing treatment out there. Ran into somebody you knew. First down and 15 now for the Pirates. Anders under center. Takes a snap. Handoff is to Washington, and he's all the way out across the 50-yard line. He peels off a quick 11 yards, and it'll be second down and 4. So Washington gets back those penalty yards and 6 more to boot, and it'll be second down and 4 from their side of the 50-yard line now. Anders under center. Split backfield behind him again. He takes a snap, handoff to Washington. He's got a first, going to be tackled just shy of the first down.
Looked like he had it there
Yeah,
for a
they
second.
did. They stopped him about a half a yard shy of the first down. The hole closed up quickly. He needed 4 yards. He got 3.5. It'll be third down and about a half a yard, just shy of their 45-yard line. Again, Hannibal leads this one 36-14 in the third quarter. 8:45 left to play in the third. Split backfield now on third down and a yard. It's a quarterback sneak up the middle, and Anders picks up a first down. Across the 45-yard line. Boy, Terry, he hit the hole quick.
Yeah, he really did. Had a good little burst there, and we had a good blocking for him up front.
They're running right into the teeth of that big guy, Aiden B-Rooter.
They're awfully big, I'll tell you what.
And he was not able to stop Waylon Anders from getting a first down. First and 10 for the Pirates. The Indian 44-yard line. Anders out of the pistol this time. Takes a snap, three-step drop, throws the football. It is complete. Carter Reed's got it. And a modest gain of about 4 yards. We've got the Pirates down to the 40-yard line. That's Carter Reed closing in on 100 yards receiving.
Ooh, it's cozy up here.
Yeah, how about that? That heater's all right.
Joel, we haven't talked to you a lot tonight yet, but Pirates have done what they need to do offensively.
Yeah, I tell you what, down there is a different view, and I love it.
Yeah,
Man, those guys are intense tonight.
They really are.
Second down and 6 from the 40-yard line. Anders makes a snap, handoff to Essig. He stutter steps to the line of scrimmage, and he gets hit after maybe, nothing, no gain on that play, and it's going to bring up third down and a long 5. Well, now they give him a modest half a yard gain. Still third down and 5, though, a little shorter 5.
Man, you hear the Kirksville score? They were 7-0 at halftime.
Oh, were they really?
Over Mexico, yeah, going into the third,
winning,
7-0.
Oh, wow.
And they're winning. All right, on third down and 5. Anders out of the pistol. Takes a snap, three-step drop, looking to throw. Pump fakes once. Now he lets it down there wide open. It is caught inside the 15-yard line and down at the 12. Washington's got it at the 12-yard line. I tell you what, if he doesn't have quite that much air under it, he scores.
Man, I tell you that.
He had to get rid of it fast. So he had a guy right in his face.
Yep.
And Washington was wide open. He was 10 yards past the defenders there, Terry.
Yeah, he did a good job of coming back to catch the ball. Like I say, Anders had to get rid of it too quick, but he was wide open.
This Aiden Scott sure has had a coming-out game tonight.
He's played well.
Yes, sir.
Played real well.
First and 10 for the Pirates. The Indian 12-yard line, under center this time. Split backfield behind Anders. Handoff to Washington. He's bounced over, man! At the 5-yard line, it goes into the end zone. Woohoo!
Man,
hop, skip, and a jump. What
it was a hop, skip, and a jump from the 10-yard line. He hopped over a man at the 5 and wandered into the end zone.
You know, Terry, this is a different Holt team than what we saw last year when that lady was turning around screaming at us.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
She had your number last year.
Yes, she did.
Yeah.
Joe Thomas, was that as cool from the field as it was from up here? That was an awesome play.
Way cooler.
Way cooler.
It's way more cooler.
I don't think there's any smoking allowed down Holt.
Oh yeah,
I told you that 3 or 4 times.
Good. Now he's just won 43-14, 6:19 left to go in the third quarter. You're listening to Hannibal Pirate Playoff Football on KHBL 96.9 FM.
This is Marcus Allen, the owner of Frozen Sippies at 108 North Main Street in historic downtown Hannibal. Open Tuesday through Sunday, Frozen Sippies offers a family-friendly atmosphere with frozen slushies for all ages. We're proud to carry Papa Murphy's Pizza for dine-in or carry-out. We have pool tables, dartboards, plenty of space to host private events, including bridal showers, birthday parties, and more. Phone number is 573-603-1113. Frozen Sippies, bringing a taste of paradise to your hometown.
Welcome back to Porter Stadium. And the Pirates spot the ball at the 40-yard line. Essex steps into this one. It's a high kick. Fading to the far sideline, taking it to 12. Across the 15 to the 20-yard line. Stutter step there and knocked down at about the 22-yard line. And a good open field tackle by the Hannibal Pirates. Looked like number 38 on that hit. That is Julian Murphy.
That's a new name.
Yeah, a freshman, Julian Murphy.
A freshman, wow.
And we just got, update from Danny Norman up there in Kirksville. It is now 7-all, 7-7. Mexico and Kirksville in the fourth quarter. Mexico's got the ball. Alex Meyer, tell us about that Hannibal Pirate touchdown drive.
It was a good one. 9 plays, 66 yards, 4 minutes and 41 seconds taken off the clock. We're eating up the clock. Darian Washington with his second touchdown makes it 43-14 in favor of Hannibal.
Twin receivers out wide to the near side. Single man set to the far side. Yvonne Dean out of the pistol formation. Takes the snap, takes the pitch, throws the football. Adams has it. He's going to lose about 3 yards on that reception.
Green.
Jonathan Green was a beast on that tackle.
I tell you what, that Jonathan Green has been
in the mix. He's making a play for the player of the game this evening. Yeah. Again, Hannibal Pirate KHBL player of the game receives compliments of frozen sippies tonight. 2 32-ounce slushies and a Papa Murphy's pizza. All right, here's the play-action pass down the far sideline and is incomplete. He went for it all that time, Dean did, and he overthrew his intended receiver, who was well covered on the play again. They threw it in the area of Chance Whiteside, and he was step for step, stride for stride with that intended receiver.
Chance looked like a cape hanging on that guy.
Yeah,
He was all over him.
Oh, that's hilarious.
It was all over him. Third down and 11 now. Yvonne Dean with an empty backfield. 5 wide receivers. Takes a snap. Spins the football in his hands. He's got to step up into the pocket now. He's got pressure, and he lets it fly, and is incomplete. He had Pirates breathing down his neck that time. Dylan Bach was all over him, and he had to unload it before he wanted to. That's going to make it 4th down and 11. And we're getting close to the running score here. Pirates up 43-14.
Matt Kirby said it perfectly. He said, "Man, Holt's quarterback, he's almost as bad as Tim Tebow."
Hey, I always liked my man Tim. That boy made me a lot of money when he was in college.
Oh, did he? Okay, all right. Would be Timmy.
Tim was my favorite player in college. The Pirates got to that one, and it's a line drive punt. Not a very long punt. Rolls dead at the 50-yard line. Yeah, the Pirates almost blocked that one. They'll have great field position.
I think Whitehead was doing like this. They wouldn't hit that guy with the ball.
Paris Chapel, that kid. Well, he was in there in a heartbeat. Yeah. I'm glad he was able to slam on the brakes, too.
And they spot the ball.
Nice for his hand. I bet it was.
It was cool. He got kicked in the hand, I think.
Yep.
First and 10 from the Pirates. Ball is just shy of the 50-yard line. Nose of the football is about 4 inches shy of the 50. Right on the Pirate logo. And Waylon Anders under center this time with a split backfield behind him. Man goes in motion now. That's Essig. Handoff is to Ferreira. He's crossed the line of scrimmage, dances into Indian territory, picks up a quick yard. It'll be 2nd down and 9 there.
Terry, so Holt's first touchdown was not a touchdown, right? Like, he stepped out at the 2.
That was crazy.
He didn't even cross the goal line because he was outside of the pylon.
He ran out on his own. The official was standing. One official called it. Nobody else called it.
Just the referee. A minute later.
That was weird.
Called it. That was the weirdest thing I've seen.
Well, I think he called it because the announcer called it.
Yeah, Don Colburn did call touchdown. I got to ask Don about that after the game.
Donnie.
Don, don't give him any help here.
Don gave him a touchdown today.
Maybe, Don.
No gain on that carry by Essig. So I wonder, maybe they credited Don. I'll have to ask Craig Altidy if they credited Don
with the touchdown.
Yeah.
He definitely gets the yards.
Don, 1 carry, touchdown.
That's great.
All jokes aside, he does a good job over there. He's got a radio voice, I'll tell you what.
Tones.
He is on it. 3rd down and 9 now. Pistol formation. Anders takes a snap. 3-step drop down. He steps into the pocket. He's got to let it fly. Comes down the middle of the sideline. Oh, he had a man. Carter Reed was inside the 15-yard line. He went to his right shoulder, though, and Anders threw it over his left shoulder, and it's incomplete.
Carter looked like he's on a tilt-a-whirl. He was spinning so much out there, I'll tell you what.
Oh, he was open. He was open. Yeah, he was running more to the post, and Anders threw the out.
Yep. Boy, if he could have turned around and got it, that would have been
All right, now the
right
Pirates,
there.
let's see what they're going to do here. It is 4th down and 9 at the 49-yard line, and Anders is going to break the huddle. He'll come set in either that punt-pass option play. Now he takes a snap. He rolls to the near side. He's looking like he's going to throw it. He does throw it, and it's incomplete. Throws it into the near sideline.
He tackled him.
Yeah, he tackled him before the ball was even there.
I mean, Carter Reed stands up.
There's got to be a flag.
He's pointing to the defender.
That's the most ridiculous thing I've seen.
Inbounds. That is crazy. Yeah, he tackled Carter Reed.
He's talking about it.
That's a she.
Or she, yeah, it is or her.
That is crazy. No flag there.
I think she's saying you need to call this or something.
I agree.
Need to do something.
Yeah, she's giving it to the white hat out there.
You say what you want, buddy.
Quite a discussion. Yep, she's talking it over with the white hat. She's pleading the case there. And he's like, nah, I don't think so.
The only thing you can argue is not catchable because he tackled him before the ball even got
100%.
Yeah, he threw it way out of bounds. But anyway, Holt takes over 1st and 10 on downs at their own 49-yard line. Empty backfield now, 5 wide receivers. He's going to get sacked. Oh, he gets pulled down.
That's beautiful.
Awesome sack.
Aiden Scott.
Aiden Scott was Johnny on the spot there.
He's had a game, I'll tell you what.
Man, that's a good kid. He is just a hustler.
That's not Troy's.
No, that is, gosh, I can't think of his dad. His mom is Bethany Stevens, which was a classmate of mine, and Bethany Scott. And gosh, I can't think of his dad's name.
Big sack there by Aiden Scott. Loss of about 12 yards. 2nd down and 22 now for the Indians. Inside their own 40-yard line. Dean takes a snap. Hands the ball off to...
Oh, my gosh, Dylan.
Xavier Adams absolutely gets crushed by Dylan Bach at the 40-yard line. Dylan Bach flat out introduced himself. And Joe Thomas, if that wasn't a boot heel on a tater bug, I've never seen one.
Oh, God. I shook up there when I saw that one.
Oh, that was a good one.
He squashed him. I mean, punished him at the 40-yard line.
Boot heel on a tater bug.
3rd down and long now. Dean takes a snap. He's got pressure. He's got to jump to the near sideline. He's got to get dragged out from behind for
Noah Brown.
Sack. Another sack
Number
by the Hannibal
77.
Pirates. Noah Brown.
I don't believe the quarterback liked that, did he?
No.
Absolutely not.
He was not very
down.
happy about that.
He thought it was touch. He wasn't, or flag. He wasn't.
A quick 3 and out. Yeah. Noah Brown dragged him down from behind.
You guys see number 7 out there anymore? The one that was talking dirty to our friend Mr. Zero Landon Essex? There's a reason why he ain't out there.
Wyatt Dorsey set up to the far side now to receive this punt. Darian Washington to the near side. It's a high punt.
Paris Chapel.
Dorsey calls for a fair catch, and he makes it at the 24-yard line. What was that, Joe, about Paris?
Paris was back there again.
He almost blocked it.
Almost blocked that one, huh?
He's got a magnet for it.
Getting closer. He must not have hurt his hand that bad.
Well, Mr. Estig found number 7 on the other side of the ball one time and clocked him so hard he hasn't quite come off the sideline ever since.
Does he know he plays for Holt still?
I don't think he does, Joe. He just asked me at halftime if I wanted fries with that, so I don't think he knows what's going on.
There's been a couple pretty good collisions out there.
I was reading earlier this week, a guy was talking about getting hit by Dick Buck because he said, I felt like my body was liquefied. I got up and walked into the wrong huddle.
Boy, I bet.
1st and 10 for the Pirates. Here's deep handoff. And the Ferrari's got it across the line of scrimmage, peels off a quick 2 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 8 with just 1 minute 53 seconds left to go in the 3rd quarter, and the Pirates leading this one 43-14 over the Indians.
For those who didn't get to see Sam Huff and Dick Butkus and a bunch of those guys, you missed something, I'll tell you what.
Ray Nitschke.
Yeah, they played.
Terry, that's a game that's no longer played.
No, it's not.
That is today what they play. It's football, but it is not the game I grew up with.
I agree.
2nd down and 9 now. Anders out of the pistol. Takes the snap. Fakes the handoff. Now he pitches it.
There you go.
And Essex got room to run. Stiff arms the man at the 30. To the 35. And he gets steps out of bounds at the 48-yard line of the Hannibal Pirates.
He woke that kid up. I'm telling you what.
Tightrope in the sideline.
Man. He said, how come you let him run over you like that? They're talking to each other down there.
Yep, he was reaching out to give my man Joe Thomas a high five, too.
You tackle him.
1 foot. Touch that white chalk.
Yeah.
He was gone.
That was awesome.
Just gone. Looked like he got shot out of a cannon.
I think he pointed down at the guy he tracked.
From the 49-yard line now, the Pirate 49-yard line, 1st and 10. 3 receivers wide to the far side now. Handoff to the Ferrari. He's crossed midfield and knocked down at the 45-yard line. Still closing in on 2 Bills rushing.
He had 167 at halftime, Joel.
Are you kidding?
Ferrari did, yeah.
Oh, wow. I knew you guys said he had about 80 at the end of the first quarter.
2nd down, and we'll call it 4 after that gain of 6. Ball is at the Indian 46-yard line. 46 seconds left to go in the third quarter. And 43-14 Hannibal right now. Handoff to Ferreira. He's down the far sideline. Gets a first down across the 40-yard line. And finally knocked down. But he'll move the chains across the 40-yard line. That's probably going to be the last play of the third quarter.
Terry, I know that they're consistently doing this, but they are really slow to blow that whistle.
Yeah. Yeah, they haven't called a lot of plays. They haven't called a lot of them over when they should have.
Well, Joel, that's something I got to put on the list for next week. I'll just hand you one that you can have down there on the sideline.
That sounds like, yeah, I could do that. Yeah.
You know, that was a nice little speech the Whitehead gave to those kids before the game.
That was
he really
great.
did.
Yeah, I appreciated you getting that.
Yeah.
You know, that's great. Yeah, it's playoff football. Let's play hard. You got any comments? Make it to your own team.
Yep.
Hey, boys up in the booth. Mexico is up 14-7.
Oh, my. That's in the fourth quarter, too. That's got to be in the fourth quarter.
Keep that going.
I tell you what, I bet you can hear a pin drop in Kirksville right now.
Let's go Bulldogs.
I'd like to make that announcement to the crowd.
Yeah.
That will indeed be the last play of the third quarter. Hannibal leads this one 43-14. You're listening to Hannibal Pirate Playoff Football on KHBL 96.9 FM.
Thinking about retiring? Let us help you prepare for your tomorrow. At Benson Financial Group, we help you establish goals aligned with your values. Our professionals will build you a plan so there will be a smart place to get your money when you need it. When tomorrow becomes real, make sure you enjoy it. Our advisors would be honored to guide you as you plan your future. Benson Financial Group, built on trust, dedicated to service.
At Hannibal Realty, our commission is negotiable. Our service is not. Buying a home is a big decision. With that in mind, we want our clients to find the best home, be it after looking at one house or looking for 2 years. Hannibal Realty offers comprehensive real estate services to both buyers and sellers throughout Hannibal and the surrounding area. Our team of realtors can be contacted at 573-719-5000 or at HannibalRealty.com. Hannibal Realty, guiding you home.
Welcome back to Porter Stadium, Pirates fans. We have switched up sides, and we have way too much fun in this radio booth. Oh, we got a snort out of Joel.
Sorry, guys. I'm just picturing Ted with that big red rubber stamp.
First and 10. No. From the Indian 40-yard line, Pirates now headed left to right across your radio dial. Yeah.
Head of transportation has to hand out popcorn.
I know. Here's the handoff in the backfield, and Ferreira's tackled at the line of scrimmage for no gain.
Look at this.
Uh-oh. Ferreira's had it.
That's it.
He has had it. He's
Get him out of here.
Field. What is he screaming about?
Yeah,
there?
but 17 and 7 are fighting on the sideline.
What exactly did they do to him?
Look at him.
What's
he doing? He's still running his mouth.
What they did to him?
That's at number 7 again.
They hit him right in the mouth.
Good.
And then number 99 in here on the tackle was hitting Mike, and the refs are giving him a big talking to right now.
Well, 17 and 7 were the fifth fight down here.
A big talking to is one thing. Throwing him out of the game is the only way that you...
Absolutely.
All that number 7 done is run his mouth the whole time.
That's all he's done.
Yeah, 7'4" is Rio Pettis.
Sophomore,
6 foot, 160-pound sophomore.
No, he's still talking.
He's talking to the Hannibal bench. He wants to take on all of them.
Well, he got in a fight with 17 down with
17.
Cash Grieving. They were
on the near sideline.
Yeah, there was a flag over here on the track.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Now I see the laundry on the field.
Who's going to get the flag?
They're trying to sort this one out. They're actually pointing at the Pirates.
That 7 needs to be talked to. I'm telling you,
he needs to be thrown out of the game.
Yeah, he keeps going on and on.
So we do have a late fourth quarter score from Kirksville. Mexico's leading Kirksville 14-7. Now they're going to march a penalty off against the Indians.
Good.
They haven't indicated what it is for yet. And he's telling Geschwinder to back up. The Whitehead is.
Look at the players.
That ball, personal foul against Holt. Yeah, that will back them up to the 25-yard line where the Pirates will have it 1st and 10 there. I tell you what, he's very close to getting thrown out of the football. Even his own players won't talk to him. He is a loner out here to the near sideline. Cash Grieving runs out. I think he just wants to hit him here.
Oh, that'd be so awesome.
1st and 10 here. Here's the handoff to Ferreira. No, he pulls it away.
Look, he's doing it again.
He's got it.
I don't believe that.
You need to kick that boy out of the game.
Yeah, he's gone. He's got to be gone.
He is all the way onto the track now with Cash Grieving.
He threw Grieving down on the sideline.
That's ridiculous.
And, yeah, the officials are now talking this one over. Yeah, he was outside on the track with Cash Grieving.
They need to throw him out of the game.
I tell you what, they better settle Ferreira down.
They better get these boys under control.
They better bring Ferreira out of the game as well. Mike is hot. Mike Ferreira is absolutely cooking hot, man.
If 7 is not out of this football game, something needs to happen.
Ferreira is coming to the near sideline. The best thing they could do is sit Mike down. I mean,
get him out there.
I've never seen a player as upset as Mike Ferreira is right now. He has every right to be upset, too.
I don't know if you could see it, Joe, but he immediately went after Cash over here on the sideline.
It's right in front of Joe. What are you catching down there, Joe?
He just intentionally took him out.
I think they just kicked him out. Everybody, come here.
All right, yeah, the Pirates are bringing it in now. They're having a huddle here on their sideline, as are the Holt Indians on their far sideline. And, yeah, you could see that coming. The whole time, that kid never broke into the huddle. Again, number 7, Rio Pettis, a 6 foot, 160-pound sophomore of the Holt Indians.
A mouthy loser that's not going to mount to anything.
He's over there still talking.
He's still talking smack. They need to take him to the locker room right now.
Yeah.
Be the best thing that could happen to him.
All he's going to do is get a good kid mad.
Neither him nor Cash Grieving was anywhere close to that last play. They're 30 yards from the play, and they're mixing it up on the track in front of the crowd here.
That's 2 plays in a row they did it.
Well, and, in Cash's defense, he was just responding to the energy that guy was providing him.
Yep. And I'm not sure what Mike Ferreira's deal was, but, yeah, now
they're just running their mouth.
The whole head coach is livid. He is lighting into the officials. Their head coach is a young man by the name of Ethan Place, and he's hot as well.
What's he got to be hot about?
11:26 left to go in the fourth quarter. Hannibal leads with 43-14, and they've got the ball.
Kirksville lost.
After they mark it, you're kidding me.
Go Bulldogs.
Well, how about that?
Wow.
How about that? Yeah, the word
was that the final score?
Word on the street.
It's over, brother.
It's over.
We're going to be in Hannibal next week.
We'll be playing right here at Porter Stadium.
Another home game. Looks like we can't start the construction until after next week.
14-7.
Oh my God! We're still going to have the dirty toilets for another week, guys.
We'll play here next week.
Enjoy them while we got them.
Yeah, call Clint.
All right, now both teams are finally back out onto the field now. Coach Geschwinder's having a word with Waylon Anders, everybody just trying to settle down here. The officials move the ball inside the 10-yard line. The Pirates have got it. We'll call it the 8-yard line. First down and goal to go. 43-14 Hannibal. And 7 is no longer on the field.
I can't believe they beat Kirksville in Kirksville.
I can't either.
And Anders comes set under center. Split backfield behind him. Man comes in motion now. That's Carter Reed. Here's the handoff, and it was fumbled, but Anders gets it back. Waylon was able to dunk
There he is,
on it.
walking by the back of the end zone. Number 7.
Yep, he has been tossed from the game.
Good.
They're walking him to the. He's still pleading his case.
Yeah, he's still talking to the band now.
Everybody say goodbye to number 7.
Yeah, I wish we could sing a song.
His night is over. All right, Pirates got its second and goal now from the 9-yard line. They're going to lose a yard on that fumble, but they're fortunate to get back on that ball. Waylon Anders under center again.
Okay.
Takes the snap. Here's the pitch. Out to the far side. Washington stiff arms the man at the 5.
Flag. Horse collar.
Horse collared and actually face masked down inside the 5.
Boy, this shows the true character of a team. Instead of trying to play hard and be good kids, all they're doing is taking cheap shots because their back's up against the wall and they don't know how to respond.
I hate to be this way, but if you let a sophomore get thrown out of a high school football game without corralling him, that coach has got some problems.
I agree 100%, Terry.
They pick up the flag. They actually pick up the flag.
Well, what are they going to do?
5-yard line.
Put it at the 2? I mean, it's not like these guys are going to quit.
Still
doing
third down. Third and goal from the 5. You could see that coming, though. Before that kid got thrown out that play, you could see it coming. He didn't even come close to getting into his own hut.
Joel,
yes.
Clint Graham just said the Kirksville game is tied.
Well, everybody up here says that it's over, but I don't know.
Yes.
No, Clint Graham just told me the AD said it's 14-14.
Oh, well, heck.
Oh.
So much for that. All right.
It's fake news.
Third and goal. Yeah. Misinformation. Third and goal from the 5. Here's the handoff to Essick. He's
Get in there, baby.
The 1, stretching. They're pushing him into the end zone. Now they're pushing him back. Did he cross the goal line? No signal yet.
He's on the 1.
They're gonna
tell you guys,
spawn him inside the 1.
Man, I tell you what, guys, I hate that these refs are letting these plays
extend. They've totally let this game get out of hand.
This is
totally
rough, man.
Down to the 1-yard line where it's 4th down and goal. With under 10 minutes to go in the football game, Hannibal trying to score here and get the running clock going.
I wonder what Steve's listening to down there.
I don't know.
Yeah, Steve Wetton, he gave us the thumbs up.
I think he visited the warehouse before he came.
Anders under center on 4th and goal. Dives for the end zone. No signal yet. Did they tackle him? I think they got him short. I thought he was going to make it over left tackle, but they're going to tackle him shy of the goal line. And the Pirates turn it over on downs inside the 1-yard line.
All right.
And interesting. Jaron Landis is standing there looking at the official. He's straddling the goal line, just staring at the official like, how did he not get in?
Right.
So, Joe, you were closest to us. What's your perspective? He was close.
He didn't break the plane.
Did not break it. All right. Well.
Did he step out at the 2-yard line?
Yeah, you get inside 2. It's
All right. They are
right.
inside the 1-yard line. It is 1st down and 99 for the Indians. Inside their 1-yard line, 9:05 to go.
Slam them in there, guys.
Yvonne Dean from 3 steps inside his own end zone. With Adams, the lone setback, takes the snap, and it's a quarterback keeper. He's hit at the line of scrimmage.
It's nothing.
He gets out of the end zone, but he's going to get nothing on that carry. He's still going to get tackled shy of the 1-yard line. He got hit and backed up into his own end zone, but they'll give him forward progress. So they'll have to do it again from about the same place. Inside the 1 yard line, they spot the football where it is 2nd down and 10. Yvonne Bean. Now he's looking to change the play. Now there's a lot of confusion for Holt. 15 seconds on the play clock. 2nd down and 10. Snap, throws the football, and it is.
That's almost
intercepted at the goal line. Wyatt Dorsey, I thought he had it.
I thought he had it.
I thought he dove for it. It got tipped around. I thought Dorsey had it, but they say incomplete, and it's 3rd and 10 inside the 1 yard line. 3rd and 10 inside the 1 yard line.
I think Mike's finally cooling down a little bit over here.
Yeah. Boy, he was fired up.
He was absolutely cooking. 3rd and 10. Dean takes a snap, fades back into the end zone, throws football, and is incomplete. Incomplete out to the 5 yard line. It's going to be 4th down and 10 from inside the 1 yard line. And I'm thinking the best thing they could do is take an intentional safety here.
Ooh, buddy.
They bring in the punting unit. They bring in the punt unit. Good luck. I tell you.
Let's see.
Paris Chapel.
There you go, Paris.
In a whisker of blocking the last 2 punts. And he's going to line up right over center now. See if they can block this one. Standing with his back to the goal, the end zone line. And he does get this punt off, though. It bounces. Takes a great bounce all the way across the 50-yard line.
Go, buddy, go.
The Pirates pick it up there. Down to the 40-yard line and a race
go, buddy, go.
Inside the 20 to the 15. Both the man. Go, buddy, go. Washington. He took it back 50 yards.
Ferrara's waving at him.
Mike Ferrara is literally waving at the other team. He's standing on his sideline giving a big hearty wave to the other team.
Oh, I love it.
Oh, my.
I don't like it, but I love it, too.
I know. The ball bounced. It took a great bounce. It was a great punt. He got it out of the shadow of zone. I mean, he's standing under his own goalpost when he punts it. Bounces at the 45-yard line. Washington picks it up at his own 47 and rumbles into the end zone with it, and the Pirates take the extra point and take it. 50, yes, that's right, 50 to 14. With 8:04 left to go in the football game, you're listening to Hannibal Pirate Playoff Football on KHBL 96.9 FM.
At Hannibal Realty, our commission is negotiable. Our service is not. Buying a home is a big decision. With that in mind, we want our clients to find the best home, be it after looking at one house or looking for 2 years. Hannibal Realty offers comprehensive real estate services to both buyers and sellers throughout Hannibal and the surrounding area. Our team of realtors can be contacted at 573-719-5000 or at HannibalRealty.com. Hannibal Realty, guiding you home.
$50 to 14 now, and here's the kick by Essig. It's taken at the 5-yard line, across the 10, 15 to the near sideline. Ain't going to be tackled. No, now he reverses his field. I thought they had him at the 20. He's to the 25, to the 30, down the far sideline to the 40-yard line, and all the way to the 45-yard line. Now, Alex Meyer, tell us about that Hannibal Pirate touchdown drive, and we're getting chippy again out on that field.
And much to talk about on that drive. It was a punt return by Hannibal, 55 yards, 21 seconds. Aaron Washington, offense and special teams, he finds his way into the end zone. Gives the Pirates a healthy 50 to 14 lead.
Think they'll let him have a handshake after the game or not?
I cannot believe that the back judge is Sarah Dodson. I cannot believe that she did not just throw number 44 of the Holt Indians out of
I know, she's walking him off the field.
Yeah, she didn't throw a flag. She didn't do anything. She's walking him off the field. Caleb Evans was 25 yards from the play and knocking a Hannibal Pirate down well after the whistle, and she grabbed him and walked him off the field. Did not throw a flag.
Wow. Boy, these guys have got to get a hold on this, or else these guys are going to start getting jacked in the jaw, because Hannibal kids, and that's the unfortunate thing. Hannibal's going to end up getting a penalty because the second
Retaliate,
guy always
yeah.
gets caught.
Well, and then you lose somebody for the first half
for
of
the
next week.
game.
Exactly.
Yeah, all of that comes into play there.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think we erroneously said that Kirksville lost. It is indeed tied now, we understand. 14-14. Kirksville must have blocked a punt.
Kirksville intercepted.
So, yeah, they either blocked a punt or they had a turnover. And, yeah, they scored on that, so they had to kick off. Mexico's got the ball. But it is 14-14, we understand, in Kirksville. So, anyway, the Pirates have got this one well in control. The officials don't, but the Pirates do this one 50-14. And here's a quarterback keeper to the far sideline. Dean pulled it away from the running back, and he rumbles out to the far sideline to about 6 yards or 4 yards before he's tackled by Nick Ferreira, the other Ferrari in the garage. 2nd and 7 now. 3 receivers wide to the near side now. Yvonne Dean takes a snap, play action pass, pushes the football complete to the near sideline, and knocked out of bounds along the near sideline by Chance Whiteside is that receiver. That is Juan Thomas, and he'll have a first down for the Indians. Running clock now with Hannibal up 50-14 over the Wentzville Holt Indians. They've got it, though, 1st and 10 at their Hannibal Pirate 44-yard line. Yvonne Dean takes a snap. The deep handoff is to Adams. Adams corralled from behind.
Great
and a
tackle.
nice open field tackle that time by Dylan Bach.
Man, I tell you what, this Hannibal Pirate defense really has played well. That 14 points that's on the board really is deceptive because they really only allowed 7, Terry.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah, and they had a couple big plays again, but
Don Colburn got the other touchdown.
Yeah, it was Johnny Boy.
2nd down and 7 now for the Indians. From the Pirate 41-yard line. Dean takes a snap, play action pass. It is complete. Cunningham's got it at the 30-yard line.
That was a smart move by number 7, Kate Hoskins.
Yep.
Boy, what a
He turned it
difference
back
maker.
inside to the defense, yeah.
Good
He
open
gets
field
outside to
tackle.
make score.
Yep.
Yeah, Hoskins turned it back inside, and they'll have a first down. But they knocked him down at the 25-yard line.
One of the things that I saw when I'm down there, Dylan Bach and Kate Hoskins, man, they're hype men. They keep them guys up and going and encouraged. I love to see that.
1st and 10 for the Indians from the Pirate 25-yard line. Dean takes the snap, takes the handoff, play action pass. He's got to let it fly. He had a guy right in his face that time. Darian Washington made him throw that football earlier than he wanted to.
Man, I just pray that this 4 minutes and 30 seconds, gosh, just please don't do anything stupid. Let somebody else get kicked out. These kids have nothing to lose.
I can't believe even after the fights they've let this stay out of hand.
I know it.
Yvonne Dean takes a snap, 5-step drop. Now he's got pressure up the middle. He's hit. Now he's going to let it fly, and it is incomplete.
Man, he got hit. Boy, he got hurt.
He got absolutely hammered by James Wetton, who picks him up off the turf.
And make sure he's okay.
Yep.
He jacked him. I'm
sure
telling
did.
you what.
Boy, old James Wetton's the first one to hit somebody hard, but he's the first one to help him back up.
James and Dallas Zimmer, they met at the quarterback.
Man, that Dallas Zimmer's got a beautiful head of hair, doesn't he? He's like got his soul glow going. I love it. He's such a good kid, man.
All right, 3rd down and 10 now. Yvonne Dean rolls to the far side. He's got pressure again. He's going to get sacked yet again.
Aiden Scott. Yep.
Aiden Scott's having a whale of a game as well for the Pirates.
Man, that kid came from nowhere.
Down in about 15, 17, 14, 17.
Is Aiden no, he is a junior. Okay. He's a junior.
4th down and 17 from the Pirates' 32-yard line, and we don't have much time at all left to play. 3:01 with a running clock. As Hannibal is up 50-14 over Wentzville Holt. Still hoping for a Mexico victory up there in Kirksville so we can host next week.
Boy, that'd be great.
All right, here's pass play by Dean. He's hit, and he lets it fly into the end zone, and it is batted up and almost
hit him in the hands.
Yeah.
Hit him in the head. Hit him in the hands.
Then hit him in the hands, and then it hit the ground. Incomplete. The Pirates will take over on downs, and they will most probably run out the clock here.
Right now I'm looking at Max Preps. Kirksville's 4th down, less than 30 seconds to go on Mexico's 39-yard line.
They must be playing extra
I
down.
smell overtime. Yep. I smell overtime up there in Kirksville.
I really think the white hat was trying to be a good guy to everybody tonight, and they just let
right.
totally get out of control.
I think you're right.
All right, 1st and 10 for the Hannibal Pirates from their own 29-yard line, and Waylon Anders comes set, pistol formation. 3 receivers wide to the near side now. Ferreira, the lone setback. He's trying to get outside with the football. He does. He gets a block. Now 2. Now to the near sideline and knocked out of bounds at the 35-yard line.
I'm not sure I'd let Mike be in this ball game.
Yeah,
I'm serious.
There's no benefit to it.
No
benefit to having him out there on the field right now.
Other than having him lose his school, because they're going after him every play.
Yep.
Yeah.
Kirksville had the punt. Ball. Mexico takes over the ball on their own 21-yard line up in Kirksville.
All right. Like I said, I smell overtime in that football game.
Yep.
And the Pirates probably got to take a knee twice more. They do go into victory formation here. Anders comes set under center in victory formation, takes the snap, and takes a knee. And he's got to do that one more time, and this one will be over. Our final score is going to be Hannibal 50 and Wentzville Holt 14. We'll go on next week and play the next round of the District 5 playoffs. Don't know if it'll be here yet.
Mexico had a long run and got all the way down to their own 33-yard line.
Oh, wow.
All right, well.
How much time?
Just less than 30 seconds.
Less than 30 seconds. So, go Bulldogs. Steve Hag needs to pull one out of his sleeve there.
Well, that's nice. They are hugging each other.
Yeah. These are the big boys. The big boys respect each other. It's the little dogs on the other side of the fence that runs their mouth.
It's going to be the last play of the football game. Hannibal leads and wins this one 50-14 over Wentzville Holt. Up in the air as to whether we host Mexico next week or we go on the road to Kirksville. I was kind of looking forward to stopping at the Pear Tree next week, but
I know, me too, man.
How that plays out. I'd just soon have a little home cooking there, Joel.
I guess we're going to have to go to Frozen Sippies.
Stop over and see Joe and Sue after the game.
That'd be awesome. Come on, we'll have some tomato soup and grilled cheese.
Sounds good. Our final score, Hannibal 50, Wentzville Holt 14. I'll send it back to the studio. When we come back, we will have a word with Hannibal head coach Jeff Geschwinder, go through the drive charts, and name our Hannibal Pirate KHBL player of the game. You're listening to Hannibal Pirate Playoff Football on KHBL 96.9 FM.
For those nearing the age of 65, Medicare is an important consideration. At Alexic Family Insurance, we specialize in Medicare and health insurance. Hi, I'm Michael Alexic, your local insurance broker now licensed in Missouri and Illinois. Whether it's Medicare, health, life, or supplemental insurance, we can provide dedicated services to you and your loved ones. Our phone number is 573-570-4476, or we can be reached at alexicfamilyinsurance.com. Alexic Family Insurance, protecting your future one plan at a time.
Smith Funeral Home and Chapel started in 1888, serving others as they would want to be served, with reverence, respect, and responsibility. Services are personalized and specific to each family. Smith Funeral Home and Chapel is proud to have provided over 130 years of service to the Hannibal community and the surrounding area. Brent Massey and staff wish the best of luck to the Hannibal High School Pirates.
When you work as hard as you do for your money, you may not want to take chances with risky investments. Raymond James financial advisor Steve Virel understands that. He believes in informed investing and will help you find investments that align with your goals. For sound investment advice, Steve can be contacted at 573-221-4500, located in Hannibal. Raymond James Financial Services Incorporated, member FINRA SIPC. Life well planned.
Living in Life in Northeast Missouri a blessing.
The law firm of Curl, Hark, and Holiday is proud to sponsor Hannibal High Football. They're a general trial practice law firm meeting your needs and exceeding your expectations in matters including family law, bankruptcy, and serious personal injuries. Choosing the right attorney is important. Curl, Hark, and Holiday will provide experience, integrity, loyalty, and dedication. The law firm of Curl, Hark, and Holiday, located at 999 Broadway,
Welcome back to
downtown
Ford
Hannibal.
Stadium, Pirates fans. Our final score, Hannibal 50, Wentzville Holt 14. The Hannibal Pirates march on for the second round of the district playoffs next week. Not sure if we'll be at Kirksville or hosting here against Mexico. That game is in overtime up at Kirksville, all tied at 14. But really tonight, guys, you got to admit, is a pretty complete game by the Hannibal Pirates.
Yeah, I think it's the best we've looked this year. I think offensively we come out with a game plan. We executed it. Our defense played fairly well. Give up a couple big plays, but they were a good team. They had some good some skill people, and
we talked about how important it was to come out and set the tone early, and the Pirates did that. We jumped on them from the word go. We scored on the opening kickoff. We marched right down the field and had a nice drive there to go up 7-0, and in the blink of an eye, we were up 21-0.
I was so impressed with the way Hannibal had an intense mindset the entire game, and they performed well. Every single person out there performed like this was the state championship game, and every play they played hard. I was so impressed with these boys tonight.
I mentioned
you guys got the player of the game talk up there.
I voted for Joe Thomas, certainly.
I agree.
Yeah, we'll have to do that yet. We really hadn't talked it over yet. I tell you what, Jonathan Green had a whale of a game this season.
I agree, brother.
Aiden Scott did too. Either one of them.
I mean, it's a half a dozen one way and 6 the other because they both played hard.
Yeah, we'll go to commercial break here and we'll discuss that. Joe Thomas is down on the field trying to get a word in with Hannibal head coach Jeff Geschwinder, but Steve Ehringer corrals him first. You know, the print guy's got to get in even though his deadline isn't until after midnight, he's got to have the first word with Coach G. So, and he talks a lot too.
Boy, he does.
It gives him a 20-minute interview there before Joe gets to talk to him. But
give Joe an inch and he takes a mile out there now. He found him 2 weeks in a row now.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But again, a complete game. And I told Coach Geschwinder before the game, I said, Coach, you got them playing their best football at the end of the season when they need to be. Both last week and this week, by far the two best games that I've seen the Hannibal Pirates play this season.
Yeah, I agree. Last week was a perfect tune-up against a good team, and we executed well. And we come out tonight against a team that wasn't quite as good as them, but still had some good people. And we played really good ball offensively tonight. I'd like to see us heading into playoffs like this. Excuse me.
Me too, Terry. Hannibal definitely catch their stride at the right time. I would have loved to have seen it a couple of weeks before that because I would have loved to have hang a couple on Kirksville. But I guess you take what you can get. Boy, that Dallas Zimmer's a good kid, isn't he? Did you see him walk over there and give that guy a handshake and a hug over there?
I didn't know him. I was just looking at him there. You were talking about him earlier.
Yeah, Joe, see if you can get a word in with Dallas Zimmer there. I tell you what, folks, that Dallas, he's got a great head of hair on him.
Hey,
Troy Polamalu
hair, head and shoulders.
Dallas is looking at me like, Dallas, you had a hell of a game tonight. You know, there's some kind of chippiness kind of early in the ball game. Coach had to corral you guys up and kind of talk about, like, hey, we've got a lot of games left. We don't need anybody vacant from playing in these games here because everything from here on out means a lot more, right? But talk about kind of the defense schematics for you guys. I mean, you got in the backfield. You guys did a lot of penetration. You rushed the quarterback. You gave him fits. Talk about that a little bit.
Okay, yeah, so Aiden, he was doing really good. I was getting through and, like, just basically getting in the quarterback's face, and Aiden just came through, and so did John. And they just absolutely smoked the quarterback. They were doing amazing. I think Aiden right now is actually leading the team in sacks right now, which is amazing. And Dylan, he's doing amazing getting through the line, and we're working on like how we're getting through or how the linebackers are getting through the line and everything like that. And he's doing amazing learning it and everything.
Well, I mean, that's exactly what we saw from down on the sideline here, in my perspective, and Joel Boost, and up in the booth from the bird's eye view. We can definitely see you guys wreaking havoc on those guys. And you guys are firing on all cylinders. I know that's kind of a catchphrase we like to use, but you're definitely firing on all those cylinders when it matters the most. This is the last two ball games. Last week is probably one of the best ball games we've seen, but this week too, defense, you guys have stepped up to the plate and brought it.
Yeah, we've been working real hard in practice. We've been having some ups and downs, but we've been working real hard.
Well, guys, they're here. Dallas, you're a heck of a player. You bring the noise for us on the defense side, man. We appreciate it, and we look forward to next week. Right now it's in overtime at Kirksville against Mexico, which is kind of blowing our mind. But it doesn't matter who we're going to look at next week. We're going to look at just the intensity and firing up, right?
We're going to be basically looking at how we're going to be practicing. We're going to be intense about it. We're going to be focused and everything about that. We're hoping I'm hoping Kirksville will win so we can get our comeback on them. But
there you go.
Yeah, it's surprising me too.
Well, Dallas, thanks, brother. Get ready for next week. Good job. Good job.
All right. And Coach G gives him a pat on the
Coach
shoulder.
G coming up here again and give another little woo! But anyway, guys, Coach G, we kind of talked about it all tonight. We're playing hard-nosed football when it matters the most, right?
Absolutely. I couldn't be more proud of the guys. I mean, we came out and played like we need to play. All three aspects of the game. I thought we were physical. I thought we were fast. And I thought we made the right reads. And, I thought we played great tonight.
Oh, absolutely. I think everybody that watched this game, everybody that listened to this ball game would be in full agreement, too. I think Whalen was 101 yards passing, 7 out of 9 passes, 2 touchdowns to Carter Reed there right off the bat in the first half. Now, we didn't have to go to the passing game so much because Mike Ferrer, I think, was 167 in the first half. I know he crossed over 200 yards. If he didn't, somebody's lying up there in the booth. But nonetheless, it was another all-around fantastic football team by the Pirates tonight.
Yeah, Mike ran angry. Whalen's like a coach on the field. I mean, he sees stuff. He's coming to the sideline. He's saying, hey, let's look at this. This is open. This is what they're doing. This is what's happening. And dude's absolutely right. So he and Mike absolutely played out. Everybody played great. I can't just pick them out. But offensive line just dominated off the line, and our defense was all over the place. That's something we've really pressed our defense. If they're going to make plays, if they make a play, you take that play back on the next one, and they absolutely did that tonight.
Absolutely right. And as here we stand here on Porter Stadium with a big victory for Hannibal Pirates tonight. Up in Kirksville, they're having a little bit of a battle of their own in overtime, 14-14, which is a little bit of a shock to maybe the universe right now. But
I don't think so. I knew it was going to be a battle. I knew that Kirksville had a tough time with Mexico last time they played them. And what Mexico does, it causes problems for people. The style of offense they run, the way they run their linebackers and safeties on defense. It's tough to handle, and I knew it was going to be a battle. I know a lot of our kids are itching for Kirksville. They want that rematch, but we're fine with whoever gets set in front of us.
Well, I know you guys kind of go week by week. You don't look around or over anybody. Sometimes the guys kind of like to look through them. I guess if anything, that's the way you want to do it, look through. But, whether it's Mexico here or it's Kirksville there, I know you guys are going to be prepped. And if we play the football we played the last 2 weeks up at Kirksville, there might be a rude awakening back in there.
Couldn't agree more. We just got to stay doing what we're doing. We got to continue to have good weeks of practice.
Coach, thank you very much. Great win.
All right, I'm going to send it back to the studio for one last commercial break. When we come back, we will name our Hannibal Pirate KHBL Player of the Game. The Pirates win this one 50-14 over Wentzville Holt to move on to Week 2 in the district playoffs. We'll be back in 30 seconds. This has been Hannibal Pirate Playoff Football on KHBL 96.9 FM.
The employees and directors of F&M Bank and Trust Company wish to thank you for rooting on the Hannibal Pirates on KHBL Radio. We hope you enjoy yourself as you cheer the Pirates on to victory. Since 1870, F&M Bank has been cheering on Hannibal. Look closely at each milestone in our community's history and you'll find F&M's steady and guiding hand right in the middle of it all. Join us as a customer and together we can be a part of Hannibal's future. F&M Bank and Trust Company, Hannibal's biggest fan. Go Pirates!
Crescent Jewelry has always been the Hannibal Pirates' #1 fan. They know and appreciate the efforts and determination these young men must have to enjoy a successful season. Crescent Jewelry has used the same principles to run their business. Your local hometown jeweler for all your jewelry needs is Crescent Jewelers. They offer quality jewelry. Like the Pirates, they try hard to go that extra yard. Crescent Jewelry, 207 Broadway in downtown Hannibal since 1842.
All right, welcome back to Porter Stadium, Pirate fans. The Pirates win this one 50-14 over Wentzville Holt. Our last piece of business is to name our Hannibal Pirate KHBL Player of the Game. And for their efforts this evening, the Player of the Game will receive compliments of our good friend Marcus Allen down there at Frozen Sippies at 108 Main Street in Hannibal. 2 free slushies and 1 Papa Murphy's pizza. He's done this all season long, and we'll continue to do that as long as the Pirates play. We hope we play 4 or 5 more games here, and we want to get into Marcus's pocketbook as much as we can. But our player of the game this evening is none other than Jonathan Green, and what a game he had, Joel.
Oh, my gosh. Jonathan Green was in the mix almost every play. Joe was down there, and he said his name about 4 different times, and every time every time that ball was snapped, it seemed like he was right in the mix. Terry,
even Dallas mentioned that. You know, he said Jonathan was on him, Aiden Scott was on him. So yeah, that was congratulations. But yeah, Terry, your final thoughts?
Yeah, he had a really nice game, no question about it. We had several players we were going back and forth as we always do up here, but a good young man, great effort on his part, and congratulations. And the Pirates move on.
All right, super. Always a pleasure, guys. Folks, we hope that you've enjoyed this one as much as we've enjoyed bringing it to you. The Hannibal Pirates win this one 50-14 over Wentzville Holt. It's still tied up there in Kirksville in overtime, so we're not sure when we're going to play or who we're going to play next week, but we know it'll be Friday night. Either way, we will be on the air. You can catch week 2 of the district playoffs right here on your home for Hannibal Pirate Football KHBL 96.9 FM. It'll be a 6:45 pregame show followed by 7 o'clock kickoff. For my partners, Joel Booth, Terry Sampson, and Joe Thomas, our statistician, Alex Meyer, and our executive producer, Danny Norman, this is Mark Dowell saying good night from Porter Stadium.